Hey, hey, hey. What is up, everybody? Elle Dawson here. I am going solo on the watch stream tonight. Maybe Grant will pop in for a fight or two, but join in, guys. Come on. Let's watch some fights. We are getting into this main card here. I'm going to try and listen to myself talk and listen to the stream through my headphones at the same time, or the fights through my headphones at the same time. So bear with me if I don't talk for a minute. I'm going to try my best to listen to commentary while we do this watch party. How is everybody doing? Comment in the chat. Tell us where you're watching the fights from tonight. If you like the early card, if you don't like the early card, let us know. We're going to do some giveaways later today. We are going to, we are going to do some giveaways. Sean Sterling, I thought Maddie was hosting. Unfortunately, Maddie could not host tonight, so it's just me. Y'all are stuck with me, but it'll be a good time. Hello, Artem. Where are you watching from tonight? Today? This afternoon? I don't know where you're at. Maybe it's morning where you are. Good morning. It's afternoon here. When is Khamzat versus Whittaker? Not for a while. We have a few fights before that. So the first fight on the main card coming up is going to be Shara Magomedov and Armen Petrosyan. So tune in. We've got that followed by Lerone Murphy and Dan Ige, which I am so excited for. I think Lerone Murphy is an absolute stud in this featherweight division. I think he's a very underrated guy. He's a very complete fighter. Everybody's so high on Dan Ige after his absolutely gangster move of taking a fight on 24 hours notice, barely. Actually, not even, no, less than 24 hours notice against Diego Lopez. Gave him a hell of a fight as well. And then we have a light heavyweight bout between Magomed Ankalaev and Alexander Rakic, another incredible fight. And then the fight you are asking about, Robert Whittaker and Khamzat Chimaev, is the co-main event. So not for a while, but we have an afternoon of amazing fights. So it's going to be awesome. This is such a good card. I absolutely agree, Sean. Let's go UFC 308. Let's go on Mac's side. So we got some Max fans. I'm from the Philippines. Well, welcome from the Philippines. Thank you for tuning in. Such a good card. Absolutely agreed. Hello from Morocco. Wow. Got people from all over. Honestly, didn't realize how weak the November card is compared to this card in December. I'm trying to remember who all is on the November card. I might have to pull it up. Let's go, Max Holloway. We've got several Max Holloway fans in the comments already. Is anybody rooting for Ilya, or does anybody think Ilya is going to win? I am a huge Max Holloway fan myself. Can never bet against Max, even if I think he's got a tough fight, which I do think he has a very tough fight here in Ilya Topuria. Phenomenal boxer, very complete fighter, fantastic wrestler. So I am I'm so excited for this fight. I hope Max pulls it off 100%. Does anybody have a prediction for this first fight on the main card between Petrosyan and Magomedov? Shara has been a very interesting character, obviously, with his issue with his eye. I believe he can't fight in the U.S. because of that, because he won't be cleared medically because of his eye that he is blinded. See, the main two fights in November are solid, but the rest of the card is okay. Let's pull it up. Let's see, Sean. Let's see what everybody thinks. So many people on already. I'm super excited. It's going to be fun. I love doing these watch parties, guys. This is always a good time. Let's see. November is UFC 309. We've got Jones and Stipe. Oliveira and Chandler, great fight. Araujo and Silva is a good fight. Bo and Craig. Chris Weidman, Eric Anders. It's definitely not as stacked as this card. There's some good fights, though. Azamat Murzakanov and Nikita Krylov is a fun fight. Jim Miller and Damon Jackson. There's some fun ones on there, but I will definitely agree with you that this card is by far one of the most stacked cards of the year. Oh, we've got one Topuria in here. There is no live broadcast. No, that is illegal. I will get in trouble for that. So I cannot know the fights are not here. You got to buy them on your own, but we can watch them together. Topuria by unanimous decision. We got one for Topuria here in the comments. I think you might be a little outnumbered tonight, Smith, but so excited. Me too, Artem. This is such a killer card. Even December is way better. Thought they would load the New York card. Yeah, December is already pretty loaded. I'll be honest. I'm not sure what happened there. I know 309 lost Anthony Smith and Reyes. But yeah, it's a little lackluster. There's definitely a lot of local East Coast guys on there, so maybe they wanted to load those guys on there, and there just weren't as many big names as they thought there would be. But yeah, I agree. It's definitely not the pay-per-view that 308 is. The Reaper by TKO. I think Bobby Knuckles is one of the most beloved fighters in MMA history. Like you just, if you don't like Bobby Knuckles, you don't like fighting. Like that seems to be the trend here. He's a fighter's fighter, super likable guy. I think 5 rounds really, really helps Whittaker here. Obviously, Khamzat looks in incredible shape, much better shape than I think we've ever seen him before. But man, the Bobby Knuckles over 5 rounds is such a tough dude to fight. He never gets tired. He improves throughout the fight. He makes great in-fight adjustments. He's so well-rounded, and he's not going to go away. You know that he's always going to be tough, and he's not going to get tired, which is an incredibly tough guy to fight over 25 minutes. Ilya returns. I know that Dave over here on the Ilya train. I thought you were leading Max. Yes. Everybody, check out Dave's comment, guys. If you sub to our YouTube channel and predict a winner for, we're going to give away, I believe, 3 cards. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dave. So if you predict a fight correctly, you will win a card. I know we have a Whittaker card. We've got a Khamzat card. Dave has a few really, really cool trading cards. He did a box break with Grant a few weeks back. So definitely head over to the YouTube channel. Here's the link. Go subscribe, guys. Help us build our YouTube, please. Up to 400 on YouTube? Or are you giving away up to 400 cards, Dave? What are you doing? What are you doing, Dave? Let's see. But please head over, subscribe to our YouTube channel, help support us. We will mail you a card. So please, please do that if you are a winner, if you pick a winner correctly. Everyone can get a card is what David said. So if you predict a fight correctly in the comments anytime tonight, we have 400 cards. We will ship out a trading card to you. So please, please, please head over to the YouTube channel and comment who you think is going to win for any fight on the card. Any fight on the card, give us your picks. We want to know, what time does Max and Ilya's fight start? So I don't know exactly because we won't know, but you can usually guess based on, they usually allot 30 minutes for a 3-round fight and an hour for a 5-round. So let's see, we've got 2 p.m., 2:30, 3 p.m., 3:30. So I think like 4:30 Eastern-ish is probably when we're going to see Ilya and Max fight. So that's my guess. Somewhere around that. But it could go a little bit faster if there's a bunch of finishes, which there absolutely could be. This card is fireworks. We've got Sean hoping Arman wins this fight. I think Shara is overhyped. He definitely hasn't been very active yet. We haven't seen much from Shara yet at all. So I'm very interested to see him against who I believe is a higher level opponent than what he's fought so far. So I think this is interesting. Very interesting matchup. Guys, comment where you're watching from. I know we've got Philippines. What is your YouTube account? Here is the link right here. Click on it in the comments on Facebook. Screenshot it. Get the link from that. Please, please, please go follow. Lloydminster. Where is Lloydminster? That sounds like a cool place. We are also, yeah, if you search Fight Bananas Official on YouTube, you will find us as well. Fight Bananas Official. Tampa, Florida. Oh, hey, you're not too far away. Hello, Ashanti. Hope I'm saying your name right. Hello there. Saskatchewan. Wow. We got people all over today. Pensacola for Dave. Guys, if you have not gone back and watched the broadcast from Island Fights 85 last night, the fights were absolutely incredible. Dave, of course, killed it on the mic as always. But yeah, incredible fights. Devin Cushing staying undefeated. Just some absolute studs on that card. Go on to YouTube. It's free. Go watch Island Fights. Dean Toole put on an incredible show in Pensacola last night. Well, we have somebody from Pakistan. Let's go. Ashante, how are you doing with the hurricane? Did you guys get hit over there? Everything okay? Staying safe? Let's see. I feel Shara struggles against grappling. I like to see standing wars, though, so I don't mind. And I wouldn't expect Petrosian to grapple all that much. Typically, we don't see that, but can I know how many results are already known? We will definitely let you know, but the first fight on the main card has not happened yet. If you were interested in the prelims, those are already over. We did, I believe the last fight, Aslan knocked out, oh gosh, I just had a brain fart on his name. Let's see. Ibo Aslan knocked out Rafael Cerquera. I do not know how to say his last name. Both newer guys to the UFC. But Jeff Neal finished RDA. Really unfortunate result. I love RDA. It was really, really sad to see him possibly injured again. I know he's dealt with a lot of health problems, but to answer your question, we are getting into the very first fight on the main card, which is Shara Magomedov versus Arman Petrosian. So obviously we will, for those of you who cannot buy the fights where you are, we will give you play-by-plays and let you know what's going on. Shante said all good. I'm glad to hear you're safe and sound. I'm sorry, I do not speak Spanish. I know some of those words, but I do not know what they mean together. Did you watch? Oh, of course I watched Rumbetsky and Orolbai. Absolute incredible fight. Rumbetsky actually trains down here at American Top Team with us for his fight camps. He goes home to Poland in between camps. Really nice guy, stud fighter. Orolbai was incredibly tough. I thought Rumbetsky for sure was going to finish him several times in that third round. I personally thought it was pretty clear fight for Rumbetsky, but it was much, much, much closer than the first fight on the card, which I thought was a pretty horrible decision. I don't know if anybody saw Renat Fakhretdinov and UFC newcomer, how do I say this? Carlos Leal is his last name. They had a great fight as well, but I thought Leal very clearly won. And we have not seen the judge that gave all 3 rounds to Renat Fakhretdinov. I have not seen his name come up since, so I do not know if he was relieved of duty after that decision. The first and third round were closer. Second round was very, very clearly Leal's. So I do kind of wonder if the UFC and the commission made a decision to remove him for the rest of the night. But definitely a much closer fight between Orolbai and Rumbetsky than that first fight on the prelims. But we've got Shara Magomedov in the cage with Arman Petrosian. Let's do this, guys. Definitely remember to throw your picks in here as well, okay? Throw your picks. Let us know who you think is going to win between Arman Petrosian and Shara Magomedov. Just so you guys know, if you throw links to illegal streams in the comment section, I will have to block you so that we do not get in trouble on Facebook. So please do not do that. Man, Arman looks big. It's absolutely jacked. We saw Abus Magomedov earlier tonight. I feel like, or today. I keep saying tonight. It's like the middle of the afternoon. The sun's still out. Oh, they are slinging. I'm going to shut up for a second. Wow. No Nurmagomedovs on in this fight. Magomedov, but pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. Petrosian is going after him. I definitely think you are right, Sean. I do not think we're going to see a whole lot of grappling in this fight. We have a pick for Shara, a third round TKO. Interesting. Interesting. You think it goes all the way to the third? I don't know. They are getting after it. I expect they will both probably slow down a little bit. I think Petrosian will settle into the fight, and I think Shara might get a little bit tired. They are both throwing some heat right now. Starting to settle in a little bit more. Oh, that was a really nice cross from Magomedov. I agree with you. Khabib Nurmagomedov is a beast, but is not fighting right now. Let's see. Magomedov was hurting. You talking about the cut? Aw, Sean, you're the best. Guys, look at this comment. Just so y'all know how much I enjoy Fight Bananas, just remember I'm watching y'all over the Joe Rogan watch along. You, sir, are the real MVP. We love you, Sean Sterling. Make sure you throw some pics in the YouTube chat. We'll make sure you get a card, man. There's not very many pics in the YouTube chat right now, guys. I've only seen one or two. If you guys would like to get a free trading card, UFC trading card, please make your picks. And if you are correct, we will send you a card. Oh, you were saying, nah, he had Magomedov rocked. They both were, yeah, slinging. Oh, he's landed a few really nice overhands here. It's very awkward, like throws from like a really awkward angle. Petrosian's not taking a whole lot of steps backwards, though. He is dealing with the pressure very, very well. I'm impressed. Nice. Hard low kicks from Shara. Where's your flags from? Let us know where you're watching from, please, and thank you. Madoff is lucky. Is Shara the first pirate the UFC has ever signed? I'm trying to see this cut. The cut near his eye is the eye that doesn't work. Watching from Afghanistan. Hello. We have a few. We have Pakistan. We have Afghanistan. I'm sure you tuned in to watch Farid Basharat, who is also an American top team teammate of mine. Oh, wow. He's from Afghanistan. He and his brother are both incredible fighters. Holy moly. I don't know if you guys were paying attention, but Farid Basharat took a fight against a guy who missed weight by 10 pounds and then looked like an absolute stud that entire fight. Fought him very, very well. Very technically. Jay Cook says USA. Watching from Denver. Hello, Julian. Has the fight started? Yes, we are in the first round. It's been very exciting. Definitely drop how you scored the round, guys, as well. Magomedov gonna lose. Mark is watching from the Philippines. The pirate is gonna win. How did you score the first round? Jay? Let us know in the comments. Farid, straight sniper with his punches. The wrestling looked great. The striking looked great. So impressed with Farid Basharat. What a stud. Missed weight by a pound so that the gap was less than 10 pounds so that they would allow him to still take the fight. So what a beast. And went in against a much bigger guy. 10-9 Shara. So we have somebody scoring the round for Shara. Petrosian had him hurt a couple of times as well. I will agree this is an incredibly close round. And we've had some kind of odd decisions tonight, I think. So tonight, this afternoon. Let's go. When will the Chimaev and Robert fight start? Somebody, you were the second person to ask that. So not for a while. We've got this fight, and then two more. Two more after this fight, and then we have Whittaker and Chimaev, which is a fight I am very excited for. Sean also says 10-9 Shara. Close, but I give it to the Pirate. I salute both of them. All right, so we're leaning Shara. Watching from Samoa. Good morning. Good afternoon from Florida. So we've got Shara up one round. Petrosian striking still looks great. He's really staying in his face here. Let's see. The Twitter MMA community also agrees with you guys. 10-9 for Shara in the first. They are throwing, though. Adrian Yanez is absolutely correct. I'd almost like to see Petrosian give him a little bit more space and use his feet a little bit more. Try and stay a little safer. I feel like he's running into some of these overhands. Oh. Got a low blow here. Okay, I speak enough Spanish to know this. No, we cannot do that. We cannot put the fights on the stream, guys. That is not allowed. We will get our Facebook taken down. You will just have to take my word that they're awesome or buy them yourself. What is your pick on the Max Holloway fights? Man, I really want Max to win. I think a lot of us do. He's a very lovable guy. You know, he's been around so long. He's every fighter's favorite fighter. But man, Ilya is so complete. And I know MMA math doesn't always add up, but he did beat the guy that beat Max 3 times. So it's hard to argue, you know, with that. But I think it's going to be an incredibly close fight. I think both guys are so good. Max looked incredible against Gaethje. I'll be honest, I was a little worried about Max's weight cut because he looked so big when he was fighting Gaethje. Coming back down to 45 after that, I was a little concerned because his cut to 45 is always tough. He's a big dude, guys, for 145. But he seemed to look really great on the scale. I was really impressed. I know he has a fantastic nutritionist in his camp, Tyler Minton. He's a friend of ours. Great dude. So I don't know, man. I don't have a pick. I just think it's going to be an absolute banger. Just like this entire card has been, if we're being completely honest. I'd like to see Arman possibly shoot a takedown and then work striking. Yeah, it's never bad to mix in a shot, even if you don't even intend to get them down, just to give your opponent something else to think about. And I would like to see that as well. Not a typical thing we see from Petrosian. So I don't, and I think he may be worried that Magomedov has the superior wrestling, but you got to try, right? Especially in a fight this close. Ooh, when you're eating some really hard shots like that. Let's see. You're asking us, but where are you from? I live in South Florida, guys. I live in Florida in the United States. We got some more flags. I'm sorry, I don't know my international flags very well. How about a Ilya and Robert parlay? I don't hate that. It could happen. You could also take a Max and a Robert parlay or a Chimaev Ilya parlay. I think the Ilya Max fight's closer than Whittaker and Chimaev personally. Another groin strike. They're trading groin strikes, guys. I think that Whittaker is I think this is a great matchup for Whittaker to hopefully get back into title contention. I think he has the superior cardio. I think he's a more complete fighter. However, I do want to touch on how much better shape Chimaev looks in since ever in the UFC. We've never seen him look in this good of shape. And I hope that means that he has the cardio to go those 5 rounds so we can really see what he's capable of over a longer fight, you know. $20 to 78. Dave giving us the odds. $20 to win $78 on an Ilya and Whittaker parlay. I'm glad you're okay from the storm. Thank God. Yep. Thank you, Jesus. We are very safe here. We are a-okay. Nothing too bad. Just rain in our neck of the woods. My heart is with Holloway. Many of us have our heart with Holloway today. That is Afghanistan's flag. Oh, thank you very much, Tella. I appreciate that. I don't know my flags very well, so we got a lot of watchers from Afghanistan. Elle, I got a question for you. Is that Grant on the Toyo tire commercial? Ooh, yes, it is. Dustin got Grant that gig for the Toyo tire commercial, which was so much fun. The whole Toyo team was really fantastic. And it was a very, very fun experience. Grant is very interested in doing some film when he retires from fighting, getting into movies and acting. So it was a really cool experience for him. Got to do some of that. All right. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up in the comments. Let us know who you're scoring the fight for. I suppose it's not too late to throw a pick in there if you really want. Oh, now it's too late. It's too late. Wow. So much power. Wow. That's incredible. What a knockout. Yes, absolutely. It's just been an incredible night of fights. Wow. I've never seen that. What? I'm waiting for them to put the replay back on. I need to see that again. What? Okay. Spinning back fist. Immediately spins the other direction, spinning back fist. Holy crap. What? This is insane. What? Wow. So fast. That dude is an athlete. Wow. That's incredible. Wow. It's only the fourth finish tonight, guys. Like, I've had a lot of decisions tonight, and it's still been such an incredible card. Wow. What do you guys think of the new fight kits? The new fight kits on these guys. That second one rocked him bad. I've never seen that before. Has anybody seen that? There's a lot of delay in your response to the comments. I'm clicking on it right after you type it. So maybe it's taking a while for it to upload, because that just appeared on my screen. So I'm not going to get to all of them. There's a lot, and we're watching the fights. We are here to watch fights. Let's go. Wow. Incredible. What's next for this guy? I was kind of in the same boat as you, Sean. I thought, maybe he was going to get a hype train checked a little bit here with a step up to Arman, but not the case. Let's look at these rankings. I gotta hear this. I did not get that. Wow. DC said, how do you even practice that? How do you practice a double spinning back fist? Wow. Let's look at these middleweight rankings, guys. We need to see who's next for Shara. Let's see. What have we got? Ooh. Do you think so the middleweight rankings are super weird right now, guys. Oh, we just got so many comments come through. Turn the camera. No. I will get banned on Facebook. Not happening. You can give him a top 15, but I don't think they could ever give him a title shot since they won't let him fight in the States. That's true. You can't be the UFC champion of Saudi Arabia or Abu Dhabi. You have to be the UFC champion of the world. So that's actually a good point. You can't have a champ that can only fight in one country. Damn, I had the right pick and method, but was off by a round. You did, Julian. Good call. Good call. Would you call that a TKO or a KO? He said, Dana White, I come for my gold. Yeah, I got that part. Give him a boost. Yeah, you could. That actually makes a lot of sense. You could give him a boost. They're both kind of right outside the rankings. The middleweight rankings are so weird, guys. We have number 13 about to fight number 3. So it's bizarre. Ooh, you could give him Anthony Hernandez deserves that dude's fought some tough dudes outside the rankings. Do you give him somebody coming off a win or you give him a higher ranked guy coming off a loss is the question. Because there's also I'm not going to do it. It's not happening, Jan. You can buy the fights. I'm not going to get banned on Facebook. That is not what the watch stream is for. Yeah, you could give him Michel Pereira, who's coming off a loss, but is ranked above him. You could give him Abus, who is right outside the rankings, but is coming off a win. I think both of those make a lot of sense. Sorry, I just saw your comment, Sean. Yeah, you could give him Michel. It's a great matchup. I think that's a very good matchup for Shara as well because Michel doesn't have great cardio. So I think he's dangerous for that first round. And then if Shara survives that first round, I think his grappling and his power, I think that'd be a really fun fight too. Both guys have a lot of power. I bet he will lose if they give him a grappler. I mean, just because we don't see him wrestle a whole lot doesn't mean he can't. I think a lot of people used to say that about Ankalaev, and now we know he can absolutely wrestle too. That's def a KO because ref didn't have to pull him off. I agree. I don't think that's a TKO. I think that was pure knockout. Absolutely beautiful performance by Shara. And we have so much going on with the middleweights tonight as well. With the co-main event as well. There could be a lot of crazy movement in the middleweight rankings after this weekend. So I'm very interested to see what they do with him next. Do you guys agree that if you can only fight in one country, you should be allowed to fight for the title? Or that you shouldn't be allowed to fight for the title is what Sean and I were agreeing on. Shara has fought one guy who could grapple a little and struggled a bit with it. True. I think it's hard. We've only seen him in the UFC 3-4 times now. 3 times, I believe. 14-0 overall for Shara. Who's fighting right now? Lerone Murphy and Dan Ige, guys. Fantastic fight. Fantastic featherweight matchup. This is definitely one you guys need to tune in for. Lerone about to get a KO second round. I love that pick, Sean. Guys, remember, if you would like a free UFC trading card, go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and comment your picks for these fights tonight. Hi. Thank you for watching. Where are you watching from, man? Lerone Murphy is such a complete fighter, guys. He's so good. So good. He handled business against Edson Barbosa, who has been a stud in that division for so long. Edson is, of course, a very dangerous fighter, very dangerous striker, and definitely tends to be the one of these veterans that checks some of these young fighters. And Lerone Murphy looked phenomenal against him. I want to see what the odds are in this fight because I feel like Lerone Murphy's minus 275. I would even give him a little bit more juice than that. I love Dan Ige. I think Dan Ige is a phenomenal boxer. He's very, very tough, but Lerone Murphy's so explosive. He's so explosive and he's so complete. He can wrestle. His jiu-jitsu is great. His range striking is really great. He kicks well. He boxes well. He covers distance well. A lot of the things that Ige does, Murphy does just as well and more. So I really love Murphy in this spot. I think this is going to propel him. I think he's been underrated in this division for a really, really long time. I am going to buck the trend with the next fight and say Lerone Murphy by second round TKO. His power and precision should be the deciding factor, and Murphy's striking will likely be too much for Ige. Love the breakdown, Julian. Absolutely love it. Tala is, I'm going through the comments, Tala. Be patient with me. Shara Bullet on fire. Yes, definitely. Big win for him. One of the best to do it. Oh, talking about Edson, 100%. One of the best. Absolutely. Greetings from Peru. Hello. Thank you for watching, guys. We really appreciate everybody tuning in. This is cool. I don't get to see from where everybody's watching from all over. Another Shara fan in the comment section. Got Kamzat Chimaev. We have a Chimaev fan, and I know we've got some Bobby Knuckles fans in the comment section as well. So definitely let me know how you think that fight's going to go. If you guys think it will see a decision or you see a finish. Lerone handled Edson pretty good. Edson is more dangerous. I agree. I think Ige is really, really talented. And I think his boxing is very clean, but I do think Edson has a little bit more danger factor than Ige does. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up Ige's record real quick here. He did absolute stud, super tough against Lopez. Lopez wasn't able to get it done. Was able to get it done, but wasn't able to finish him, obviously. But yeah, we see a lot of power from Ige. I know he knocked out Andre Fili. I just can't see him clipping Lerone Murphy here. I think Murphy's defense is too good. I think he's too precise and too fast. I 100% agree with what Julian was saying earlier. Sadiq, go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sadiq. Let's see. Hi. Hello. Hello, everybody. We have people from all over. Remember, please comment where you're watching from. We love to see the reach and how far everybody gets, or how far our reach gets all over the world. We love it. Okay, done. Appreciate that, Sadiq. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. It is Fight Bananas Official on YouTube. If you guys are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please, please, please go subscribe. Our YouTube is where we exclusively do our Tuesday live show, which is so much fun. You have Dave Van Auken, myself, and the lovely Maddie Levine. We interview fighters. We talk fights. We do picks. It's just a good time. So you should definitely be subscribed to our YouTube. Azal Muhammadi. Yes, and fantastic knockout. I definitely am interested. If anybody has ever seen a double spinning back fist before, please tell us in the comment section, because I have never seen that before. Where to watch the fights? The fights you can watch on ESPN. We cannot show them to you or we will get banned on Facebook. So we cannot do that. Elle is your nickname. Now dump truck the Elle, the dump truck Dawson. No, I have not committed to that quite yet. I'm not sure if I want to lean that much into it. Jay Cook says Whittaker wins round 5. I think he's going to take him into deep waters, and I don't think Khamzat's cardio can match Whittaker. think that's a good assessment. I do think that Kamzat's best chances of beating Whittaker come in those first 2 rounds. If Whittaker survives the first 2 rounds, I can absolutely see him starting to gain some momentum and make adjustments. Bobby's a very complete fighter. I could see Kamzat holding Bobby down the first round. When they're dry, I could see him getting an early takedown and Bobby just not being able to get away from them when they're dry and they're sticky. But if he survives that first round, and, after they get a little bit sweaty, I think it'll be a little bit harder for Kamzat to get him down over 5 rounds continuously. So anywhere free. Nope. Sorry. Not that I know of. I saw a finish. Oh, you're predicting a finish for Kamzat in the second round. Okay. Or a finish of Kamzat. You think Kamzat's going to get finished, or you think Kamzat is going to finish Whittaker? I am curious. What size of groin protector is Ige wearing because his balls are huge after accepting his last fight on 3 hours short notice? That is the comment of the day. Thank you, Camille, for that. I so appreciate that. Yeah, what an absolute gangster move from Dan Ige. We saw some gangster moves on this card. We had Farid Basharat fighting a guy who missed weight by 10 pounds. And still looked phenomenal. So super proud of ATT teammate getting that win. Let's go. Inshallah, Kamzat. Chimaev win the game. All right, we've got another pick for Kamzat. It's a good nickname, especially if you grapple as good as Grant and dump people on their back. Thank you, Sean. I will take the nickname change into consideration. I absolutely will do that. Jay says the longer the fight goes, the better for Whittaker. I agree 100%. I think Kamzat needs to get it done early if he's going to win this fight. And I looks like the comment section agrees. If Kamzat's winning, it's going to be in the second round, which I would tend to agree. I think Whittaker is going to be tough to get out of there early. I honestly, I don't know that Kamzat can submit Whittaker. He might have to knock him out. All right, Lerone Murphy is in the cage, and he looks massive. He is such a big featherweight. Wow. Let's see. Dan Ige is currently ranked 14th. Murphy is ranked 12th. Tala, sup? You're back. Oh, this is different, Tala. Hello. Kamzat should strike and come forward early. Definitely think he will have a significant speed advantage. I could see that early. I think he'll slow down a little bit. I think Whittaker will kind of keep his normal speed. But yeah, I can definitely see him having the speed advantage early. I think Whittaker's range control, though, is fantastic. He tends to cover distance really well, very quickly. So I'm interested to see how he adjusts, because I think Kamzat can be a very awkward fighter to fight, especially in those early rounds when he's the most dangerous. All right, guys. They are in the cage. Man, I'm very interested to see how big Murphy looks next to Ige, because he looks ginormous. Holy crap. 14-0-1. Good record. Wow. He looks so big. It's wild. Guys, remember, drop your picks. Who is winning? Murphy versus Ige. Lerone Murphy versus Dan Ige. Murphy was a minus, I just looked at it, was a minus 275 favorite last I checked, plus 225 underdog for Dan Ige. Do you guys think this is going the distance? Who is getting this win? Go comment on the YouTube chat. Fight Bananas Official. And if you are correct, we will send you a UFC trading card. All right, let's watch this fight, guys. Yeah, Murphy looks huge. It's a nice cross by Ige. Ige's putting the pressure on super early, which I do not think is a bad idea. With somebody like Murphy, I feel like you can't let Murphy get his rhythm going. He becomes much more dangerous once he gets into his flow. Yeah. Oh, nice. Murphy attacks. Ooh. Murphy attacks the calf so well too. Love that elbow on Dan Ige's way in. Murphy just meets him with that hard elbow. Beautiful. Ige's fighting how he should. He knows he can't fight Murphy at range. So he's right there in the phone booth right in front of his face. Dirty boxing. Love it. Yeah. If you guys aren't watching the fights live, DC said that Ige is fighting like he does not respect Murphy's power, and I absolutely agree. Wow. Yeah. Ige is fighting really, really well. I'm very interested to see how Murphy's get up here looks here early in the fight. I want to see him. He's under some serious adversity here early in this fight. I think Ige is just fighting how in a way he didn't expect him to. Tons of pressure, shooting early. Yeah. DC's absolutely right. He needs to get off the head. See, he stayed on the head too long and now he's flat on his back. He missed his opportunity to get up. Oh, yep. Sean, your stream must be ahead of mine. He said early cut on Ige now, though, and then I just saw the blood. Nice. Good get up from Murphy. But he's back down, man. Ige is glued to him. Tala says, I only know Khabib, Islam, and Chimaev. That's okay. New to MMA, we're happy to see some new fans. Oh, and Larone's back to his feet. Yeah, if you need to know some more fighters, head on over to that Fight Bananas channel. Subscribe to us. Watch us on Tuesday, Tala. We have lots of fantastic fighters on the show. We are always meeting new ones. Good. That's good for Murphy here. I'm interested to see how he adjusts. I think Murphy tends to make reads and he's a little bit slower to make his adjustments. So let's see. We still have half of the first round left, so plenty of time left in the fight. Sean said no, the cut was there before he got the takedown. Oh, you have better eyes than I, Sean. Everybody cares about the Khamzat fight. We still have this fight and one more, and then Khamzat and Whittaker. So I missed this comment from Sean. I hope Rob wins for my wallet, but leaning towards Khamzat. Who'd you bet on, Sean? Tell the people who to bet on. Murphy's making some good adjustments this round. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ige drops Murphy hard. Murphy is trying to survive here. He's still throwing back, though. He's still throwing back. Ige is looking smooth here. He's just like finding his shots. Oh, nice knee. I think it looks like Murphy has recovered for the most part, but he is definitely hard. Oh, hard elbows. Hard elbows from Ige. Nice. Okay, good takedown for Murphy. I do think that Murphy seems to have recovered for the most part, but Ige is just looking so good. So good. Wow. Julian and I may be wrong. We need to see if Lerone Murphy can make the adjustments in these last two rounds. Wow. Who is fighting? Right now, Lerone Murphy and Dan Ige are fighting, guys. Everybody wants to know when Khamzat's fight is. We got one more after this one, and then Whittaker and Khamzat are fighting. So please Stick around, watch with us, head to the YouTube channel, Fight Bananas Official. Fight Bananas Official on YouTube, subscribe, pick a winner. Since that is the most popular, I'm going to say pick a winner for the Khamzat and the Whittaker fight. And if you are correct, we will mail you a UFC trading card. So please, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Wow, Camille said crazy. Yes, Shara was in the first fight on the main card, the fight right before this, and he did win. He won by a second round knockout over Armen Petrosian with a double spinning back fist, which none of us have ever seen before. So you barely just missed it, Andre, but it was an incredible fight. Definitely go back and watch it. All these fights are bangers. Sean said, I bet Rob at plus 195. That's a good return. That is a good return. Let's see. He does have some big ass hands. From which channel can I watch? I am not sure how to broadcast the UFC cards from wherever you're located. But if you have ESPN Plus, I know you can get it there. That's where we're watching from. Sorry, I don't have more info for you. Wow, thanks. You are so welcome, Andre. Thank you for watching. Where are you joining us from? Dan Ige 10-9, absolutely. Murphy's still in this fight, but I think he's being a little too tentative here. I'd like to see him be a little more active because Ige is not going to slow down. He has phenomenal cardio, and the volume with Ige is going to be there from bell to bell. So I'd like to see Murphy be a little bit more active here. I think Ige's pressure is really messing with Murphy here. Wow, beautiful counter by Ige. They're both landing, but I think Ige is just landing a little bit faster and a little bit cleaner. Hi. Hi, Zarif. Thank you for watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who you are picking to win these fights tonight. Let's see. I think, Murphy really wants to be at range, and Ige is just not letting him get going, which is the absolute best way to fight Murphy. Nice jab to the body from Murphy there, though. Yeah. What round is it now? We are in the second round. Ige is definitely up one round. Ooh, this round is much closer. Murphy seems to be finding his range a little bit. Nice spinning back kick to the body from Murphy. Now Ige is back in on the takedown against the cage. Smart game plan here. But I think he's going to have a hard time getting him down on the body. Good reversal from Murphy. And Murphy is off the cage. What do you think about John Jones against Aspinall? I would love to see that fight, and I don't think we're ever going to see it, Jay. I hate to say it, but I think we're going to get, no matter what happens, in November, we're going to get a double retirement from John Jones and Stipe, and we're going to be back to where we were before, which is with poor Tom Aspinall with the interim title. So I just don't think it's happening. Hi, shout out from the Philippines. Hello, Erwin. Thank you for joining us. Of course, Kevin. I am here for the play-by-plays. Seems like Murphy is looking for counters instead of being first and third. 100%. Beautiful breakdown, Sean. Thank you. Oh, clicked on the wrong one. Oh, where did my comment go? What round is it now? Oh, we're getting comments faster than I can click on. Thank you guys for watching with me. What time does the Khamzat fight start? We got one more Nazal, and then we will have Khamzat in the cage, and I will give you all the play-by-plays. Ige slowed down a bit, for sure. Oh, nice. This may be Murphy's round. This is a... Oh, nice. I think Murphy just solidified the round with the takedown. Yeah, he seems I agree with what DC is saying. He looks much recovered. Oh, oh, he's a little high. He's a little high, and Ige's up. Man, should have focused on the back a little bit there. Ige defended really, really well. I'm so sorry. Somebody beat you to the punch. Too slow. I got Kamzat by decision. Nobody cares about any other fights besides Kamzat and Whittaker tonight. I've seen more comments for Kamzat than I have for Ilya and Max. Let's go. Sean says 1-1. I agree, but still, the second round was close. But I think Lerone Murphy got that one. Who winning the second round, by your opinion? Sorry, I saw your comment, Sean's comment first. I think Murphy won the second. I think we're 1-1 going into the third. What are the significant strikes for both of them? First 2 rounds so far. You know what, Kevin? That is a fantastic question. And I don't know because they haven't pulled it up on the screen just yet, but I bet you I can find it on Google. Sig strikes. Let's see. Maybe. So far. No, I can't. I don't see it. Let's see if they throw it up on the screen. I will let you know if they do, Kevin. I will keep you in the loop. I wonder how the odds are, because the odds were pretty wide, and I do think it's a closer fight now. I bet you the line is much closer. Let's see. All right. Ige definitely seems to have lost some speed, which I don't think is very characteristic of him. He usually carries his pop, but I love this from Murphy here. I think this is very smart to just initiate the grappling, get on top. He controlled Ige fairly well at the end until he made a mistake and got reversed. But I think, ooh, beautiful knee from Murphy. Lerone, thank you, Sean, for the update on the odds. Lerone is at -425, so I was wrong. The lines have gotten significantly wider. I do think Murphy seems much fresher than Ige here. I agree with what Paul Felter's saying, or sorry, John Yannick's saying. Is the prelim still happening right now? No, Andre, we are on the main card. We are on to the second fight on the main card. Only 3 fights left, so. Wow. Beautiful wrestling from Ige too, though. Oh, nice. Oh, oh no, he's stuck underneath. Murphy tried to roll for the leg to kind of funk roll out of that takedown, but man, absolutely beautiful wrestling by Ige here. Murphy really needs to get back up to his feet. He's just a little stuck right now. Murphy needs to start creating some space here. There you go. Get those frames. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to ignore the chat. This is such a great fight. Beautiful scramble from Dan Ige. Absolutely winning these scrambles here and just looking phenomenal here on the ground. This is more wrestling from Dan Ige than we've seen in a long time. Sean, sorry, I missed your comment. It's Kamzat has been inactive for so long. People have waited a long time. I agree. People have been waiting a long time. Kamzat fight was going to happen at 11 p.m. in Pakistan. It's 12:04 a.m. right now. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Talav. Try and hang in there with us. Stay up, because the fights are just so good. You can't miss it. Ooh. I don't like this from Murphy. I do not want to see Murphy finish the round on his back trying to get a sub. I want to see him create space and get back to his feet. There you go. Keep working. Keep working. 1 round each. I agree, Noel. I think Ige is taking it away with the wrestling here in the third, though. Murphy needs to do something big in this last minute and a half to win this fight. You diffused match UFC. I do not understand the question, Kevin. I'm sorry. Hello. Hello. Let us know where you're watching from. Great fight so far. Agreed. Agreed, Noel. Oh, and Murphy gets the reversal. Beautiful. Oh, no, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Oh. He's getting a little overzealous. He like almost fell off the back there. But Murphy's back on top. Maybe a little elbow to the back of the head there from Murphy. Little iffy elbow there. Who is controlling the last round now? This is a super tough round to score, Kevin. I thought Ige had it. He seemed to be doing very well, but there's been a couple reversals. Murphy is finishing the round on top right now, and it looks like he has a pretty. Oh no, he was working on a pretty tight Darce, but I think Ige is out, and now Murphy is attacking the back, but he just lost it. Just lost the back. Made a mistake. And they're back to their feet here. This is a super close round, but I am leaning that Ige probably took this round, Kevin. However, recency bias with the judges, people tend to care who won the last 30, 45 seconds of the fight. Ooh, and Murphy is doing some damage here. Oh. Murphy lands a huge knee at the end. Wow. And a spinning back kick. Beautiful. Absolutely incredible fight, guys. Wow. You guys let me know who you think won the fight. I think it's probably 2-1 for Ige, but incredibly close third round. Hi from Ireland. Hello, Noel. Thank you for joining us. Dan needs more takedowns to win this, and Murphy needs to keep the distance 100%. Hopefully, Ige was listening to you, and that's why he shot. Hopefully, Ige wins. Thanks for watching, Femby. That was big for Murphy, yeah. How long to go? Lerone just stole it, gets the win. That's what I was saying too, Sean, but I think Ige might have stolen it back. Hello, can you please greet my friend Mark Anthony Marquez? Hi, Mark Anthony Marquez. Hello, thank you guys for watching. What a beautiful fight, guys. Hi from Ecuador. Wow. Hello. Noel, you said you thought Murphy won the fight? Very, very close. Very close. No worries, Kevin. So we cannot put the fights on here. Our Facebook will get flagged for copyright infringement. So you can buy the fights and I can buy the fights and we can watch them together and talk about them. But unfortunately, I cannot show them on here or I will lose my Facebook. So, but please watch. If you can't get the fights where you're at, I will give you play-by-plays. Here is the decision. All right, it's not split. Lerone Murphy gets it. Good call, Noel. Very close fight, guys. Absolutely incredible fight. These have been bangers. I was really impressed with Dan Ige. I honestly expected Lerone to have a much more dominant performance, to be completely honest. I thought he was going to completely outclass Ige, and Ige fought so well, had such an incredible first round, fought him very smart. Yes, Kevin, Lerone Murphy got the win. 29-28 on all three judges' scorecards. I thought it was going to be split too, Camille. And you thought Ige. I was kind of on your side, but it's too close for me to complain. I'm not going to say robbery because I thought it was just so close. Watching from the Philippines. More Philippines. Hello. Thank you for your life. I think you meant live, but thank you for joining the live. We are so happy to have you here. Wow, great fight. Yes. Alexo from Ethiopia. Hello from Ethiopia. I agree, Sean. The final 10 seconds is definitely, I think, what dictated that for some of these judges, because Lerone was landing some hard shots there at the end. Absolute stud. Oh, he's going to call somebody out. Hang on. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Wow. Lerone Murphy just called out Josh Emmett, who's a very scary guy in the featherweight division. He said, I'm undefeated in the UFC. I think that's the fight to make. Super tough guy, big name. I think a win over Josh Emmett sends Lerone Murphy right up into title contention. Emmett has been one of those guys that's always kind of hung around in the rankings. It's just so tough. He is ranked, let's see. So Murphy is ranked 12. He should move up a little bit, but he obviously didn't beat somebody who was ranked above him. But Emmett is ranked 8. So I think that's a perfect next fight for Lerone Murphy. Moving up to 8. We have a lot of movement in the featherweight division right now, too. We've got obviously the title on the line tonight, but we also have Diego Lopez hanging around. He is the obviously we're not going to see him fight this weekend, but he is right there on the screen. Diego Lopez was the alternate for this main event for this weekend. So obviously he is right there in that same title argument. Diego Lopez is. We also have Volk. I don't know when Volk's fighting. I know that the UFC is heading back to Sydney February 2025. So I can only imagine that Volkanovski is probably going to be on that card. But who knows? Who knows when we'll see Volk back? Is he going to be fighting for a title again? We also have Movsar and Aljamain Sterling at the end of this year, which is another title eliminator for the featherweight division. Both absolute studs. Aljamain, former bantamweight champion. We have Movsar, who's undefeated. And I don't even know if Movsar's barely lost a round in his UFC career. So we have 2 total studs fighting at featherweight. Who knows what is next? But Lerone Murphy is definitely in that conversation, in my opinion. Let's see. Sorry, let me catch up on the comments, guys, while we wait for the next fight, which is going to be Magomed Ankalaev versus Alexander Rakic. Phenomenal light heavyweight fight. I think Rakic is being counted out here. Both guys, incredible strikers. And Ankalaev, obviously, fantastic wrestler as well. Let's see. Thank you. Definitely could have been 50-50. It was a very close fight. Oh, awesome. Kevin is from Australia. Thank you for joining us all the way from Australia. Gabriel said, let's go, Max. That has been the consensus in the comments tonight. Guys, if you would like to win a UFC trading card, head to our YouTube and subscribe. It is Fight Bananas Official on YouTube. Go subscribe to the YouTube and comment from the YouTube channel your picks for the fights tonight. And if you pick a fight correctly, we will send you a card. So please head over there. The Flag Star. Afghanistan. Awesome. Another Afghanistani tonight. Too early for me to go to the pub to watch the game today. Yeah, it is kind of a bizarre time zone. Normally the fights are in the evening here in the United States, but today it is 3:14 p.m. where I am in sunny South Florida. The sun is still shining outside and we have a pay-per-view on. So it's a bizarre time for the fights this week. When is the fight going to start? So I cannot stream the fights here, guys. That is copyright infringement and I will lose my Facebook page. So I cannot do that. But we can watch the fights together. And if you cannot get the fights where you are, I will give you play-by-plays. But I cannot stream the fights. Long live Afghanistan. More Afghanistan in the comment section. If you get hit by Emmett like you were by Iga, you going out. Emmett's a dangerous fight. Dangerous fight. I felt like he was kind of, we were kind of seeing him get a little bit aged in the UFC, but I think Josh Emmett is still one of those guys that always carries so much danger in his hands. And I am freezing a little. There we go. Let's see. When is Josh Emmett? I don't think Josh Emmett is booked, so that makes perfect sense. Yeah, what Josh Emmett just did to Bryce Mitchell was absolutely devastating. So It's he's a dangerous guy, but he is definitely he's very well respected. He's a great name in the division. He is a path to the title for Lerone Murphy, absolutely. It's crazy. We got great card and football. Got you. Barcelona versus Real Madrid at the same time. I only got 2 eyes. You got a lot to watch. That's still more than Shara. Camille bringing in the best comments today. I appreciate you, man. Topuria rounds 1 through 3. So you think Max will take over in rounds 4 and 5? Or you're saying he's going to finish him in the first 3 rounds? UFC 312, been hearing Izzy versus Kaio. That is what the word on the street is, Sean. So that may be the headline. Maybe we see Volk fight a title eliminator. Maybe we see Volk fighting the winner of Movsar and Aljamain Sterling, since it kind of seems like Lopez is next in line for that belt. Also, I think if Ilya beats Max today, I think that they absolutely will want to have Diego fight Ilya in Spain. 2 Spanish speakers in Spain for the featherweight championship would be absolutely insane. So that's and then if Diego wins, guys, and Movsar is next in line for the title, that is the perfect fight to make, because Diego and Movsar had such an incredible fight the first time they fought. So that would be amazing, just amazing matchmaking all around. The UFC should obviously hire me. For the next bout, I've got to go with Magomed Ankalaev by unanimous decision. Ankalaev's technical prowess will likely outclass Rakic over 3 rounds. Love the breakdowns today, Julian. Monster, the fights have already started. They are going on right now, but they will not be on my screen. I can't do that, but they are on right now. So we have had Lerone Murphy and Dan Ige just fought. Lerone Murphy won by unanimous decision. And right before that, we had Shara Magomedov and Armen Petrosian. And Armen Petrosian got knocked out in the 2nd round by Shara Magomedov. So I will continue to give you the updates, guys. It is great that it's early. It leads to a good night of college football. Awesome. I love that for you, Sean. I'm going to bed after this. No, I'm actually not. I'm actually going to go have dinner with my cousins, but then I'm going to go to bed nice and early. Didn't know Fight Bananas was ran by a lady. So I am one of 3 owners at Fight Bananas, Dustin. So it is myself, Dave Van Auken, and Dean Toole own Fight Bananas together. We are a team, awesome team. Love everybody we have here. We also have the lovely Maddie Levine, who is a fantastic analyst and journalist on our platform as well. So we definitely have some guys and some ladies. But I am in charge of the watch party tonight, so you get to hang out with me. What's up, Madrid all the way? I'm going to turn this down. I'm trying to talk to you guys and listen to the UFC at the same time. What's up, Madrid all the way? We've got some Spanish peeps in the chat. I love to hear the details of the fight, but I'm distracted. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Where are you guys watching from? Let me subscribe to your channel. Please do head over to YouTube and type in Fight Bananas Official. Go subscribe to our channel. Predict who is going to win the fights tonight. And if you are correct, we will send you a UFC trading card. We have 400 cards to give out. So that's 400 new subscribers that we should have on our YouTube channel. So make sure you guys are heading over there. Sean said, I honestly don't understand how Volk doesn't get his rematch despite getting knocked when he was champ for so long and others have gotten their rematch, aka Izzy. I totally understand, and I don't disagree with you, Sean, but I'm kind of glad that he's not, because this division needs new blood so badly, and I think the UFC knows that. One of the worst things that could possibly happen is Max wins the belt tonight, and then they go, oh, yes, we're going to have Volk rematch for the belt, and now we get Volkanovski versus Max Holloway for the 4th time. We've all seen that fight. We want a different fight. Like, we want different blood in this division. And I am definitely, as much as I believe that Volk deserves that with all of my heart, I'm so glad that we are going to see some different fights for the title. I'm so pumped. Well, thank you so much, Sean. Elle said, I am a UFC goddess. You're the best. Sean's the best, guys. Maddie is my dog from the old MMA island. Yes, Maddie is the best. You guys, normally Maddie and I have a wonderful morning show on Sundays. We break down the fights from the night before. We drink our coffee. However, this weekend, Maddie has some family stuff to do. So I will be doing the show by myself tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. You can join me. It will be short. We'll recap the fights. If you didn't get to watch the fights tonight or you didn't get to watch the watch stream, you can join me in the morning. Oregon. Nice. We have somebody from Oregon in the chat. I wonder what if Ilya for real point the ground at the first second of the fight. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily the correct, the right game plan here. How do I vote? Oh, how do you post your picks? Just comment in the YouTube chat. Tell us who is going to win. You can pick any fight that's left tonight. We still have Alexander Rakic versus Magomed Ankalaev. Then the co-main event, which everybody is chatting about right now in our comment section, is Khamzat Chimaev versus Robert Whittaker. And then the main event is Max Holloway versus Ilia Topuria. So please, all amazing fights. Let us know who you think is going to win in the comment section. Muhammad, fighter. I don't know. Me? This fighter? I don't know who you're talking about. Let's see. Lopez should fight the winner of Movsar versus Sterling while Volk gets his title rematch. I don't disagree, but I'm glad it's not happening. I think it's we need to see these new fights. I'm so stoked that we have so much new blood in this featherweight division right now. And Murphy is just slowly climbing the ranks too. Maddie on her Celsius is amazing. Love when she's overly hyped. We love a caffeinated Maddie Levine here at Fight Bananas. She gets on her rants when she's hyped up on Celsius. That's our girl. Rakic about to steal this by decision. I think Rakic is really getting counted out here. He is a really well-rounded, very talented fighter. I do think Ankalaev is a little bit more complete. I think his wrestling's a little bit better. But man, Rakic has he's got power. He's got really, really technical, clean striking, and he doesn't tend to gas. He tends to stick around. So I think this is a lot closer fight than a lot of people think. Magomed, Robert, and Max. Love the picks. Thank you, Toxic Gaming. Thank you for joining us. Where are you joining us from? Lloyd said Max, I think, beats Topuria here. Good pick. Hey, Lloyd, head over to our YouTube, Fight Bananas Official. Subscribe. Post your pick in the comment section, and we will send you a UFC card. Please, please subscribe to the YouTube, Fight Bananas Official. Her rants and her going off are some of the greatest Fight Bananas clips in history, by far. We love our Mads. Maddie is the GOAT. Khamzat gonna kill. All right. Oh, you're in Florida, Toxic Gaming? I am in Florida too. Woo, woo. South Florida here in the Fight Bananas watch party tonight. Can't wait for Blachowicz. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Blachowicz to come back. Division needs him. I don't really know what where he's been. I'd like to see him come back as well. I feel like there was a point there where he was trying to fight and they didn't seem to have matchups for him. But let's see. So I know he had surgery, but I don't know if let me see if he's done any interviews talking about a return. Oh, it looks like there's a YouTube. Oh, head over to James Lynch's channel, guys, as well. James Lynch is the man. He does some fantastic fighter interviews for us here at Fight Bananas, but he has an interview on his YouTube. It says he's got a Jan Blachowicz update on when he'll fight again from May. So it's a little bit older, but at least it'll have some updates in there because I know he had surgery on his shoulder. I believe he had to do surgery on both shoulders. All right. I'm so pumped for this fight, guys. Thank you, Camille, for the news. He is cleared to be back. I know he's cleared to be back, or I didn't know he was cleared to be back. Do you know if he has a targeted date to return? Oh, you already commented it. Thank you, Camille. Camille is on top of the news for us. He told us that he can be back in December. Calisthenics. Can you marry me? Nope, I'm sorry. You were too slow. Somebody asked first. Central Florida for Toxic Gaming and Pakistan for Muhammad. Awesome. When did Grant's poster get added behind you? And a whiteboard, never realized it. If you guys want to see it. So these are just my little soundboards, but a fan actually made, sorry. I forget that it's mirrored. A fan made these for me and Grant, these posters behind me. So super, super stoked about those. They are so cool. So that was really, really sweet of him. Elle, we are going to need you to do a breakdown of upcoming possible matchups on that whiteboard. Oh, that's what I should have on my whiteboard. Sorry, it just has my like daily to-do list, which is quite boring and very, it's got 3 things on it. Maybe that's what I need to do. We'll slide on over there. Who do you guys want up on the whiteboard? I feel like we need to do this every time now. Here. Hello, Sideman. Appreciate you joining us. Where are you joining us from? Whittaker and Khamzat starts. No, that fight has not started yet. We are right at the beginning of Magomed Ankalaev versus Alexander Rakic. Khamzat is next. Do you like Khamzat? I do not mind him. I am a huge Robert Whittaker fan, Muhammad. I've been watching MMA for many years. I think Bobby Knuckles is a fighter's fighter. He's a great dude, super complete fighter. I like Khamzat, but I think Bobby might be able to. I think this is a close fight. I think Bobby is a really tough fight for Khamzat. Bros fight starts in. Let's see. If Rakic wins, what happens next? Honestly, probably a short notice fight between Alex Pereira and Alexander Rakic. That kind of seems to be the theme for light heavyweight, to be honest. How you not showing off your own poster? Sorry, I gotta keep the hubby here because everybody keeps proposing to me in the comments. Gotta keep my good looking husband over here. All right. I mean, they're both quite active here early in the fight. Oh, nice kick from Ankalaev. I love this this open stance fight. These open stance fights for Ankalaev are so good because he kicks so well. But Rakic is same. Rakic's back leg kicks, like they're fast and they're powerful. There's a lot of danger there. But I think Ankalaev looks just a smidge faster than Rakic here. He's just a tiny bit ahead of him. Nice. And he looks a little bit more defensively sound, staying right in front of him. All right, Sidemen's bets. Holloway and Chimaev are my picks. Thank you for throwing your picks in the chat, guys. Do not forget to do that on the YouTube channel, Fight Bananas Official. Gino says, I think Whittaker beats Khamzat. And Muhammad says, Khamzat is too dangerous for Whittaker. We've got some disagreements going on. Share the screen with us so we can watch the match. I cannot do that or my Facebook will get taken down. But you can go watch the fights, or if you cannot get the fights where you are at, I will give you updates here. That's the fight I am waiting for, watching from Dubai. Thanks for joining from Dubai, Gino. We will keep you guys up to date. Ooh, great counter left from Ankalaev. He just, like I said, he just looks a teensy bit faster. He's constantly like fighting the hand, the lead hand, and the outside of the foot with his footwork as well. Just he's constantly stepping just outside Rakic's lead foot, which is great southpaw work from Ankalaev here. Constantly cutting off the cage here is Ankalaev. He's doing such a good job. Sean Sterling said, can I get some Grant merch since I recognized him in the Toyo Tires commercial? I will ask the hubby. Ankalaev has some heat on that left hand when he throws it, when he's countering Rakic here. Whew. There's a few that have just barely missed that I think would have done some serious damage. I do I do think Rakic, I agree. I think Rakic is doing a good job kicking here. I feel like Ankalaev is doing a better job staying kind of right in front of right in front of Rakic. Like he's able to counter a little bit faster than Rakic is. Rakic is kind of trying to move back, and Ankalaev's doing such a good job closing the distance. He's just in range all the time. Let's see. All these fighters from Dagestan are so dangerous. I agree. Hello, Nick. How are you? Best regards from Peru. Hello, Nick from Peru. We are live right now for the main card, but I cannot show you the fights. I'm sorry, we will lose our Facebook page. So you have to get them yourself. If you cannot, I promise you I will give you as much play-by-play action as humanly possible. Let's see. This is why Ankalaev didn't get that title fights. His fights is more slow paced. He is, I agree. I don't think he's quite as exciting as other light heavyweights, but he is very, very good. He's a very complete fighter. So the Ankalaev's corner is saying that Rakic is just much slower than him, which I agree. I think Ankalaev is much, much faster. And I think the reason he's so much faster is because he's not trying to back up as much. He's staying right in front of Rakic, just out of range. He's making Rakic miss small so that he can counter significantly faster than Rakic is. Holloway and Whittaker for Spread Like Fungus. Thank you for your picks. Love the username. Do you anticipate any funny finishes next week when the new rules go into effect, i.e., a guy doesn't realize he isn't considered a down fighter anymore with one hand down, gets kicked in the face? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's definitely going to be some people that forget about the new rules. But I am so, so excited that they are implementing the new rules, guys. I hate the stalling tactic of, oh, great spinning back elbow from Magomed Ankalaev. I'm sorry. I hate the stalling technique of putting your hands on the mat. Let's focus on this round, and we will go back to that after. Ankalaev countering super, super well. I think Ankalaev is definitely took the first. I love how Ankalaev fights the lead hand, and he's right there. He's just close enough to hit you and just far enough away to not get hit. Just phenomenal defense and counter striking from Ankalaev. Somebody, as Henry Cejudo says, he thought Rakic won the first, but I thought it was Ankalaev. It is a close fight. They're both landing, but I think Ankalaev is landing much cleaner. Gino, we are in the second round. Second round of, let's see, we got about 2.5 minutes, or sorry, a minute and a half into the second round right now. Ankalaev is doing a good job pressuring, kind of cutting off the range. Rakic just had a really nice counter, right? Nice jab from Rakic, but then that counter from Ankalaev over top, the counter cross from Ankalaev is just finding a home. Nice teep from Ankalaev as well. Ooh, another good counter from Ankalaev. Good body, good cross to the body from Ankalaev. He's attacking the body really, really well here. I like the teeps. I like the counter right or counter left hands to the body. It's all really, really nice. I think he's finding his range here very, very well. Ankalaev should show the grappling skills he would use against Alex. I think he's saving those in his back pocket for when he needs them, Sean. Oh, nice jab from Ankalaev too. Oh, we already did this. Let's go, G. Hoping for a finish next week. Yes, sir. Absolutely. I will go to Whittaker and Holloway. Nice, nice. The comments are flowing. Sorry, guys. I am playing catch up, but I want to keep you guys updated on the fight. Ooh, another counter cross from Ankalaev, followed by a nasty body kick. He's still quite a bit faster. I think Rakic is having a hard time finding his flow. I was gonna say a nice counter from Rakic, but I don't think he's landing quite as clean. He landed more on the chest. Yeah, I think this is a much less close round. I think the first round was very close. This round seems to be pretty well controlled by Ankalaev. We have them kind of entered into the clinch. Rockets wrestling offensively here. They're just kind of staying on the body lock, though. I don't think Rakic is going to get to Ankalaev's legs here from the body lock. Let's see. Hello, New Phantom. Thank you for joining us. Next week's card is pretty good for a fight night. It is. Yes. Ooh, nasty cross from Ankalaev. Chino said, tell Ankalaev to knock him out now. So Whittaker and Khamzat starts. This is a good fight, guys. I know everybody wants to see Khamzat and Whittaker, but this is a great fight. Live video, please. I cannot do that, Jason. I have told you this. It's not going to happen. If you take out the body, the head will follow. Love that, Jay. Love that quote. Josh. Hello, Josh. I think that Ankalaev is up 2 rounds, but the first round was close. Could be 1-1. I think the second round was definitely Magomed Ankalaev, though. New Phantom said it would be so fun if there were more than 2 players in the ring, just like WWE. They do that some places. It's kind of ridiculous, but I'm glad the UFC is not like that and that this is a serious organization. But I believe Fight Circus does that, which is fun in its own way. Elle, you getting more activity on the chat for a watch along than Dave. Let's go. Make sure you tell him that every show Dave's on for the foreseeable future, Sean, I want you to let him know that the people love Elle. Just let him know. Kiana Ganado. Does that mean who's winning? I think that means who's winning. I believe that Ankalaev is winning, but the first round was close. I have Ankalaev up 2 rounds. If anybody disagrees with me or agrees with me, please put your scores in the chat. Let me know. From Peru, hello, Julio. Thank you for joining us. Give me 4 little people against 1 grown person. I'm all for it. For the team fighting, Sean. They do that in Fight Circus. They'll do like 2 girls versus like 1 big fat dude. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to watch. It's a mess, but it's fun. All right. All right, round 3, final round. Gosh, Ankalaev looks huge. Looks so big. Shara Bullet is good. Agreed. He had a big win tonight. Second round KO over Armen Petrosian. Oh. I agree. Wow, minus 1,300 on the live lines for Ankalaev. So Vegas agrees with me that Ankalaev is up big here. Ooh, beautiful counter again. Or, sorry, beautiful cross again. Let's see. Watching here from the Philippines. Let's go. Julian Murray. Might be before your time. Oh, I missed a comment. Don't forget, though. Oh, yeah. Some of the old school freak show fights that Pride used to put on were damn entertaining. 100%. However, if you have not watched the documentary on Mark Kerr called The Smashing Machine, I highly recommend it because people were also on a lot of drugs and dying basically killing themselves for these fights. So as entertaining as it was, I'm glad we've approached a more professional era of MMA. Oh, beautiful body kick from Ankalaev. Watching here from the Philippines. Hello, Lucian. Who do you got, Kamzat or Robert? I am leaning Whittaker, but I think it's an incredibly close fight, guys. Jesse Soul, who's winning? Ankalaev, I have Ankalaev up 2-0 and we're in the third. We're about a minute and a half into the third and final round of this fight. I think Ankalaev's just looking increasingly better. Rakic is not out of the fight. He seems to be having a hard time landing as cleanly as Ankalaev is. I agree. Kamzat is good. Goliath, he's been cleaner with all of his shots. He is winning this hands down. Yes, I believe so too. Who's winning? Who's fighting right now? Fighting right now is Magomed Ankalaev versus Alexander Rakic. Next, we have Kamzat Chimaev versus Robert Whittaker. So, which is the fight that the chat wants to see. So it is coming, guys. I promise. Just remember, first fight on card, guy was minus 2,100, and the judges had him win no card. Yeah, he did not win that fight. I like Rinat Fakhretdinov very, very much. He definitely lost that fight, if that's what you're talking about. He did not win that fight. That was bizarre. I think that Carlos Leal very clearly won that fight, and I think that's why we have not seen that judge that gave 3 rounds to Rinat Fakhretdinov. We have not seen him judge again tonight for very good reason. I think he may have been relieved of duty. Chimaev or Robert, and why? All right, we got Rakic wrestling hard on the cage here. I will answer your question in a second, Tuzan. I just want to give people the play-by-plays in this final round. Rakic is trying to get that takedown. I just don't think he's going to get it here. Ankalaev's got good balance, great takedown defense, and he's already off the legs, getting pulled up to the body. Ankalaev reversing him on the cage. Beautiful job from Ankalaev here. I think Ankalaev is one of the most underrated guys. Like, he really is. I agree with you, Sean. He might not be the most exciting fighter, but he's so, so good. He's very complete. He's so big for 205. Oh, good knee. Good knee from Ankalaev. Rakic is back, back wrestling offensively again. But I think this fight is Ankalaev's. I do. Good competitive fight, but I think Ankalaev edged him out here. 45 seconds left, but they are clinched on the cage. All right, Tuzan. Chimaev or Robert, and why? I think this fight being 5 rounds helps Robert Whittaker. That is not to say that Chimaev cannot get it done in those first 2 rounds, but I think if Whittaker survives the first 2 rounds where Kamzat is the most dangerous, I think that Whittaker will gain momentum and make good in-fight adjustments, and I think Chimaev will have a hard time getting him down after those first 2 rounds. So I think 5 rounds really helps Whittaker here. I love a 5-round co-main event. I think that's the best. Good knees here from Ankalaev on the cage, but it is a very close fight, and Kamzat is very dangerous for those first 2 rounds. I'm leaning Robert, but it's not a super confident pick. Shaw, where live for free? I don't know. I'm sorry. I have the pay-per-view pulled up here. I know you can buy it on ESPN Plus. Is that the one with The Rock as Kerr? No, that's new. So this is just a documentary where they interviewed him and they have some of his old fights playing. The Smashing Machine is older. It's quite a bit older. You can watch it on YouTube. But I saw that they're making a movie where The Rock is playing Mark Kerr, which I think is awesome. And I really, really would like to see that. All of his strikes have been more crisp, cleaner. I'm assuming you're talking about Ankalaev, Jay. Ankalaev versus Rakic. Yep, going on right now. Your live doesn't have a thumbnail, by the way. Oh, that's weird. It usually does. That is strange. I don't know why that is. Anyway, none of these guys can beat Pereira. You may be right, Sideman. Some are still on drugs, just smarter about it. Maybe. Thanks, Julio. Appreciate you. Kamzat is winning. He absolutely could. Yeah, Leal definitely won that fight. Yes, I agree. I think Carlos Leal got absolutely robbed tonight. I will bet my 1 month salary to Robert. Gino is going hard for Whittaker in the comments. Am I watching live here? We cannot stream the fights live. It is just my lovely face. But I will give you play-by-plays if you cannot get the fights where you are. More flags. Thank you for joining. Kamzat is winning. Also, who you got, Ilya or Max? I was not listening to the scores. Sorry. But Magomed Ankalaev won by unanimous decision. I had him. I actually kind of want to see. That is how I scored it. I didn't hear if it was 29-28 or 30-27. However, I definitely think that was the correct decision for Magomed Ankalaev. Who you got, Ilya or Max? I would love for Max to win this fight. I think it's really close. I think this is a really close fight too. You guys asking me to pick on all these tough fights. I feel like Ilya is the more complete fighter, but Max does such a good job building his strengths or building his game around his strengths. His takedown defense is phenomenal. However, Ilya has such incredible boxing. I think he is good enough to box with Max. It really depends on who implements their game plan better. I'm leaning Ilya, but I want Max to win so bad. So bad, Josh. Ankalaev, early run in the UFC. He was more exciting. Now I think he works more towards decisions versus the top guys. It's hard to finish these guys. Like, these are high-level fighters. Finishes come less and less. That is very true. Who are going to win the last two games, guys? The last two fights, guys. Who are winning the last two? Please, Kevin and everybody else, if you would like to win a UFC trading card, head to our YouTube channel. It is Fight Bananas Official. Subscribe and comment on the YouTube live. Comment who you think is going to win these last two fights. And if you pick a fight correctly, we will send you a card for free. So please, please, please subscribe to the YouTube. Hello, Almas. Thank you for joining. How are you? Tell us where you're joining from. Why is Rakic raising his hands like he won? Close fight, and you do that whether you think you won or lost because you never know what the judges thought. And it looks way worse when you look like you lost and then you get your hand raised because of a close decision. So that's always the right thing to do if you're a fighter, 100%. Kerr was a monster, 100%. How do you think Kurt Angle would have done if he went to the UFC early? I honestly, probably well in that era. I would think everybody was just juiced to the gills in those days. So it's kind of hard to say. I'm so curious. I would love to see what some of those guys would look like in today's MMA environment. Obviously drug testing, but also much better training and just we know more about the sport and people have more complete games. So it's always interesting to look at who would do well. A fighter that I think will always stand the test of time is Anderson Silva. I think he's one of those guys that you could put him in any era of MMA and he would be very successful. Sort of a funny decision here. I think I won first fight card of the night. Let's see, Topuria or Max. I don't know, man. I'm leaning Topuria, but I really want Max to win. Hey, ma'am, I'm from Mount Everest. Wow. Thank you for joining us from Mount Everest. That is super cool. 29-28 across the board. Thank you, Sean. I have to read your comments and try and listen at the same time. So love the pray, schedule, and Bible freedom in the background. Thanks, guys. It's my random daily checklist. Sean said we need to use the whiteboard for UFC matchups. Let's see. And we got him. Jan Blahovic, new tweet just dropped. Yes. Camille, drop it in the chat. Let us know. Let us know what everybody's saying. I have too many screens going. I can't get on Twitter too. 3 McGregors versus 1 Khabib. Oh, when we were talking about I need to catch up on these comments. You're a comedian. I don't know what I said, but I do my best. Thank you, James. Khamzat, Max can win. Goliath versus the light heavy champion. That would be yeah. I think Pereira and Ankalaev is a great fight. I want to see it. I feel like he needs that fight. It's just a matter of it happening at the right time. Alex Pereira, he's always down for a short notice main event. So I didn't know you are a girl. There are several of us who run this page here, myself and Dave Van Auken mostly. But yes, I am a girl. Hi. Girls like fights too. I already told you who's winning. There are no fights going on right now. Ankalaev won. So the fights, there's nothing happening. So I will let you know when there are. Also, how can I tell you something while I'm shutting up? That doesn't make much sense. I hope for Max and Rob because that parlay equals good money. That would be good money. Please live the co-main event. No. GSP as well. I have mixed feelings on this. I think Prime Usman beats Prime GSP. I really do. I have mixed feelings on that one. I know that's a very unpopular opinion, but that is mine. It starts. Yes, it is time, Gino. It's finally time. The next fight is Khamzat and Whittaker, and I promise you, I will give you guys the play-by-plays as soon as the fight starts. Keelan must be loving this card. Yes, earlier card 4 for him, 100%. He tweeted boredom. Jan Blachowicz tweeted boredom during the Rakic and Ankalaev fight, which obviously was not that boring of a fight. But Dave, I don't even know who we're sending cards to now. The YouTube chat is going wild. So, guys, if you picked a fight correctly on YouTube, we will send you a card. Alex by second round KO versus Ankalaev. I could see that. I could also see a wrestling, some wrestling in that fight. I think it's really hard. I think it's harder to wrestle on Pereira than people think because of the speed and the danger. And you don't realize it until you get in there and you realize how dangerous it would be to shoot. And then it gets kind of dicey. But Elle, are you single? I am not. I am married to this handsome guy right here, Grant Dawson. Really, really, Jay. Really, really. Let's see if I can pick two correct in a row. Margoob, the fight has not happened yet. Khamzat and Whittaker have not fought yet. It has not started yet, but it is next. It is next. I will let you guys know, I promise. Let's see if I can pick two correct in a row. This one I have Robert Whittaker by split decision. Whittaker's experience and striking versatility will help him edge out a close fight. Julian's been picking pretty well tonight. So if you guys have a disagreement, please throw it in the comment section so we can talk about it. Let's see. Max getting no respect at plus 220. That I am surprised that the lines, especially after the Gaethje fight, I'm surprised the lines are not closer on that fight. I really am. I think I agree with you. I think he's getting a little disrespected, but he also lost to Volk 3 times, and we saw what Ilya did to Volkanovski. So, damn, my heart got Holloway and Whittaker, but my brain got it for Khamzat and Topuria. All right, Camille. There's a little beef inside of Camille, guys. Fuck Alex and Ankalaev. We are waiting for Whittaker and Khamzat. It's coming, Gino. I promise. I'll let you know. I will tell you how Khamzat walks to the cage, guys. I will give you every single detail for those of you who cannot watch at home. Do people not watch UFC? They should know you are married. Grant just talked about you after his win. He did indeed. It's okay. It's okay. I appreciate, I'm flattered, but yes, I am very happily married. I am Grant Dawson's wife. That is correct. He is fighting frequently, not as frequently as he would like, but yes, we've definitely seen him getting some more matchups than he used to because it used to be really, really hard to match up Grant. So I'm happy to see him getting some more fights. Hopefully we will, get him back in there soon. I know he loves that. Don't be sorry at all. I'm flattered, but thank you for asking. When Kamzat's fight starts, don't answer the comments. Just focus on the fight and tell us about the fight. I promise, New Phantom, I will do just that. They have not even gotten in the cage yet, okay? All right. The lights are happening, okay? All right. Wow, it is absolutely packed in this arena, guys. Wow. I don't know if anybody saw some pictures of the arena from. Don't worry, I won't miss anything. I'll tell you. I don't know if anybody saw some of the pictures from the arena from PFL in Saudi Arabia last weekend, but even right before the Francis fight, it was absolutely empty. Look at this in Abu Dhabi, like the difference. Just people came out in droves for these UFC fights. What an incredible card. Seidman said, when are you fighting, Elle? Kamzat is sprinting to the cage, guys. Sprinting. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. We will see. Oh, I'm coming back from ACL surgery right now. So hopefully sometime soon. All right. All right. Kamzat getting ready to get into the cage. I feel bad for Grant that you're getting all the attention. Is he available to catcall too? I'll let him know. I will absolutely let him know. Oh, really? He is a fighter? I'll check him out. I must have missed it. Hardly get time to watch it also. Yes, Grant Dawson is my hubby. He is a UFC lightweight. Phenomenal fighter. Great wrestler. So. What? Let's see. Thank you. Okay, it is time for the co-main, guys. Let's go. Chimaev is in the cage. Whittaker is not in the cage yet before you guys jump on me and ask what's happening. Chimaev is in the cage. Whittaker is about to walk out, guys. We'll go through the comments until the fight starts, and then I promise I won't read anything until in between the rounds. Kamzat is looking like an old man who you might find at a Dunkin' Donuts reading a newspaper. I will say I think he looks in much better shape than he usually does. He looks like he has trained really hard for this. So I hope his cardio holds up over 5 rounds. I think knowing he might have to go 5 rounds with Robert Whittaker, like that'll put the fear of God in you, because that's a tough man to fight over 5 rounds. Whittaker for TKO in round 2. That's one I have not seen yet. There's still time for Kamzat to pull out. Oh my. Not anymore. Kamzat's in the cage, guys. The fight is happening. Josh, the fight is not started yet. Robert Whittaker is walking to the cage as we speak. And the arena is absolutely packed. So the energy in this arena has to be nuts for this fight. Lightweight, that is a fire division. Grant versus Islam could definitely happen in the future. Absolutely. We have some Georgians for Ilya. That Georgian pride. How does Kamzat look? He looks in really good shape, Josh. He really does. I think this is the best shape we've seen him in. So I was saying I hope we can hopefully see him be able to keep the cardio up for 5 rounds, you know. Don't start yet. So it hasn't started yet. I am sticking with Kamzat, 2nd round sub. I could see that absolutely. I think Kamzat's best chance of winning. Cooking my noodles for the fight. Well, you better hurry because they're both about to be in the cage. Seidman, get on here. Are you going to show us the fight? No, I cannot do that. I am sorry. Buy the fights. Watch them with me. I will lose my Facebook page if I show the fights on here. So I will give you play-by-plays if you cannot watch the fights, though. Bobby looks focused AF. Bobby always looks focused. A fighter's fighter. This has been a consistent comment. My mind says Kamzat. My heart says Bobby Knuckles. Bobby is getting ready to get into the cage, guys. We got a pick for Bobby. We got a pick for Bobby Knuckles in the comments. If Whittaker lost, I will shout loudly here in the building. All right, I will let you know, Gino. I will let you know. Elle, what do you think of Kamzat's new personality? Plus, he looked less interested and no trash talking. I think that's a good sign. I think that means he's more focused. I think he knows how good Robert Whittaker is. And I think he's taking this matchup very, very seriously, as he 100% should, because Bobby Knuckles has been the number 2 guy in this division for, gosh, for how long? Ages. He's always been at the top of the middleweight division, and he is absolutely the guy to check the hype train. So he's taking this seriously. I bet Cam's down, takedown attempt 100%. I think it's a smart move. I think Camille, I think he can get him down early when they're dry, and I think that's absolutely what he should do. He knows Robert Whittaker is very dangerous everywhere. Stop asking Elle to stream the fight. Ever heard about piracy and copyrights? I appreciate it, Sideman. Thank you. I can't do it. Maybe true. That may be true. He has been going through a lot. He has been battling a lot with his health and family. All right, they're both in the cage, guys. I will answer questions until the fight starts. We've got the tail of the tape up on the screen. As soon as the fight starts, I will only give you updates. I can't shut up and give you updates. I will only give updates. All right, that is a positive response, but they said he's worried about his son having surgery and all. That is also a possibility, but I think that it can absolutely happen. See you later. All right. All right, let's go. People forget that Gilbert Burns brutalized Khamzat. I have faith in Bobby. I think we're going to see a different Khamzat. I think he's improved, but Bobby Knuckles is incredibly tough. All right. Bruce is pumped. All right. (13-0) is Khamzat's record, guys. -225 favorite. Bruce Buffer is the GOAT. I agree. All right. We've got Khamzat just announced. One more pick before I stop putting comments on the screen. Khamzat's time is what Josh says. Where's the live video? I can't do that. It's called copyright infringement, but I will be giving play-by-plays. Whoever wins will get a title shot next. Yes, 100%. Guys, don't forget to go to the YouTube and drop your picks. If you get there before the fight starts and you drop your picks and you are correct, we will send you a UFC trading card. Go to the YouTube, Fight Bananas Official, click on this stream and drop your comment there. All right, let's go. Fight's about to start, guys. Noodles are cooked for Sidemen. Jason Herzog, the best in the business, guys. Herzog is my favorite ref in the UFC. He does a phenomenal job. I think he is so good at what he does. All right, let's go. Let's go. Eee! I'm so excited. All right, guys. I'm not answering any questions until in between rounds. Chimaev throws a big head kick to start off. Robert is attacking his lead leg early. God, Chimaev looks huge, guys. Absolutely huge. Shoots immediately. Beautiful. Took a really low shot, but got to the body lock on Whittaker. Whittaker's was doing a good job getting to his feet, but I think Khamzat's got him settled here. Oh, nope. Whittaker is, he's on Whittaker's back here against the cage. Man, this is so good for Khamzat. This is exactly what I said. When they're dry and it's early, this is the time for Khamzat to really try and wrestle Whittaker, because he's going to be really hard for him to get away from him before they get slippery, before they get sweaty. He's just stuck to his back here. Khamzat he's definitely focused on keeping him down here. He's not trying to attack the neck yet or anything. He's just focused on keeping the back, having a hard time getting his hooks in. Whittaker is defending very well, but Chimaev has one hook in now. Hook not on the cage side. He's got the outside hook in. But Robert's doing a good job defending. Robert got rid of the hook. Robert's doing a really good job staying safe here, guys. Very, very safe. I think I'm interested to see how Whittaker adjusts and if Kamzat can keep this pace for 5 rounds. If Chimaev can do this to Whittaker for 5 rounds, that's incredible. Because Whittaker is a good grappler, guys. He is underrated grappling. He's very well rounded. Chimaev has the outside hook again, but nope. Bottom hook. Whittaker's doing a good job defending. Kamzat has both hooks in again. Switching to body. Nope. Tried to switch to body triangle. Robert Whittaker's up. Chimaev's back on the legs and Whittaker is back down, guys. Chimaev's wrestling is looking phenomenal in this first round. This is exactly how he needs to fight Robert Whittaker. Just playing backpack, 100%, Dan. This is how he should fight here. Whittaker is doing such a good job staying safe, though. He's not giving Chimaev a lot of opportunities to sink in chokes or get both his hooks. But he's definitely playing it very safe here. He's having a hard time building up. Chimaev is doing such a good job. Anytime Whittaker tries to bring his head up to build up, because high head wins those wrestling scrambles. Anytime he tries to bring his head up to start working to his feet, Chimaev starts attacking the neck, and Whittaker has to put his head back down, bring his weight back down, which is super, super smart for Chimaev here. Doing a beautiful job just riding here by Chimaev. Attacking the back. Oh, Chimaev's on top here in full mount. Now he's on the back with both hooks. 2 minutes for Chimaev to work here, but Whittaker fighting the hooks again. Whittaker is staying so safe here. Chimaev has one hook on top. He's having a hard time flattening Bobby Knuckles out super flat, but Robert Whittaker is not in a position where he can get back to his feet. So Chimaev is doing such a good job keeping his weight heavy on Whittaker here. Oh, he's attacking the neck. Wow. First round sub, guys. Rear naked choke. That was so fast. So fast. Kamzat got on the chin. Wasn't even under the neck, guys. Not even under the neck. And Whittaker was tapping immediately. That's how tight Kamzat Chimaev squeezes. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. Holy moly. Yeah, wasn't even under the neck. That's why it was so quick. I didn't even have time to tell you guys he was attacking the neck. Ooh, yeah. DC just said, I think he messed up his jaw because he tapped so fast. Wow, what a win. What a win for Kamzat Chimaev, guys. Holy crap. First round submission over Bobby Knuckles, one of the best middleweights in the world for the last 5 years consistently. Number 13 to number 3. Fought him so well. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, Jake. Jake, go watch Muay Thai. This is MMA here. We like MMA. Wow. This is mixed martial arts, guys. I love good wrestling. Don't you speak for yourself. Let's go, New Phantom. Yeah, that's the beast. Holy moly. Wow. I wonder if Whittaker's jaw is okay. Let me listen and see if they give us an update. Wow. Sean Sterling says, I was a round off, but Def had Kamzat by sub. Rafid said, Jack, get a life. We love our wrestling here at Fight Bananas. Huge props to Kamzat. Yes. Wow. Oh, the fight just happened. If you missed it, rewind the stream because I gave play-by-play for the entire round. First round submission for Kamzat Chimaev, guys. Holy crap. Wow. I love Bobby too, but Kamzat has really proven himself. That was very impressive. Insane control against a very good grappler, by the way. Don't count out Bobby Knuckles wrestling at all. Insane control. I think he might have got his jaw a little bit ringside, I think, because he tapped really fast. I was not expecting that. Khamzat is what we wanted Khabib to be. Already finished. Yep. Zul, first round rear naked choke by Khamzat. And right on the jaw, not even under the chin. Khamzat shot immediately. Here, let me turn my sound down so I can focus on what I'm saying. Yes, finished. Khamzat shot immediately, stuck to Robert Whittaker like glue. Whittaker was doing, honestly, a very, very good job. For those of you who missed it, was doing a really good job defending, keeping the hooks out, kept fighting hooks. Couple times, Khamzat tried to run and like tried to roll and take the back, and Whittaker would roll through with him, fight a hook, but Khamzat consistently finished the scrambles on top. Beautiful wrestling, stuck to him like glue, wrestled when they were dry. Very, very smart. And then secured the rear naked choke on top of the jaw. Literally the second he locked it up, Whittaker was tapping. So we're trying to figure out if there's something going on with his jaw or if Khamzat's squeeze is just that tight. But beautiful, beautiful performance from Khamzat Chimaev. No, I agree. He must have an insane squeeze. Khamzat explosion with takedowns is crazy. And I love that he can take not even necessarily good shots. Like that wasn't the best shot, but he can use a bad shot to get to a better position, finish the takedown, and get on top and absolutely dominate. DC was saying Khamzat has used all his gas tank like he wasn't planning for a long night. Yeah, he was not planning for a long night. I 100% agree. Dana must be very happy. I'm stoked to see new blood in these divisions, guys. I love that we're getting so many opportunities for awesome title fights at middleweight, at featherweight. We need this. We need this new blood. This is a good thing. Many thanks from Bali, Indonesia. I see the haters out the loony bin for the weekend. I know. See, it's funny. Based on the comment sections after a wrestler wins a fight, you would think that Muay Thai would be more popular, but somehow the UFC is the most popular combat sports organization in the world, and we love wrestlers here. DC just said Rob said he dislocated his jaw. Ow. Ouch, ouch, ouch. He fought Whittaker perfectly, 100%, Jay. Wasn't in front of him at all. He was on his back the whole time. Yep. I 100% agree. Hey, Sonny, who's your favorite Muay Thai fighter? Let us know. Hello, King. Honestly, wish we could get Khamzat versus Shavkat. We very well might. We very well might. It makes sense, especially like if Shavkat beats Bilal, I could absolutely. Shavkat's a pretty decent sized welterweight. I could absolutely see them meeting at middleweight at some point. I don't think we see Khamzat go back down to welterweight. He looked absolutely enormous, and he had a lot of health problems when he was trying to make that weight cut. So I think 85 is where he belongs. Drake is sweating in his seat right now. A short rain. Dang. You think, Sideman, what is your take on a rematch with Sean Strickland and Duplessis? You have Strickland in that? Hasbulla was sitting behind when he tapped. He asserted dominance on his legs. Sonny, you never told me who your favorite Muay Thai fighter is, since you hate wrestlers so much. I'm a huge fan of Shavkat. That could be amazing. Awesome, Camille. I don't know why I'm being so sassy to people. I'm sorry. It's not usually me. Maybe it's because I'm a wrestler. He knew those knuckles were dangerous. Yeah, and he stuck to his game. No, that's my point. You don't know any Muay Thai fighters. You're here watching mixed martial arts. Khamzat will boss it staying at this weight. Yes, Ashley. 100%. I think middleweight is his home for sure. For the main event, I have Max Holloway by unanimous decision. Holloway's experience and striking volume will likely overwhelm Topuria in the championship rounds. Julian, you were on top until this last fight. We gotta get you back in the win column for the picks. Thank you for commenting. Sideman says Dricus gets that one. All right, so you think Dricus wins the rematch with Strickland? Khamzat's hype got derailed. Really could be a 2-time champ by now. I'm confused. I'm not following. I'm sorry. Khamzat versus Shavkat might reach 10 fights back and forth. Let's see. Khamzat versus Shavkat is the GSP versus Anderson of the present. I don't think it ever happens. Maybe not, but we could get lucky. I think it'd be a fun fight. Blessed is best. Let's get it. Oh, I'm following. Okay. Could be a champ by now. All right. Let's go, guys. I'm gonna grab a snack. These fights have been flying by. They're so good. Ooh, I have brownie batter. I'm gonna grab a snack. Sorry, guys. Gotta do it before this main event. I have not eaten. I've been watching fights. Shout out to Built Bar. They have these new puff bars that are so freaking good. I'm going to eat one now while we're waiting for Max versus Ilya Topuria. Also, you guys can go to Built Bar's website and get 10% off if you use code 5170. Let me make sure I just said that correctly because I have too many things to keep track of. I'm gonna double check. Dave's not in the chat to correct me right now. And I don't even see it. 5170. Got some jerky over here with Dan. They have these like puffy bars now that are like marshmallowy. I don't know. I'm obsessed. This one's brownie batter, but it's like the inside tastes like a marshmallow. It doesn't taste like a protein bar at all. They're so freaking good. It's like cake. Who you got? Max takes it. My heart says Max, but I am leaning Ilya. Me versus Harris. Oh my gosh. Sounds like a plan. Get some jerky over here. Where's Grant? He is not joining the stream. No, not tonight. Sorry. I'm gonna let him watch the fights without being bombarded by comments tonight. But I'll bring him out next time for sure. Maybe I'll drag him onto the morning show tomorrow. Julian says I've got a few Muay Thai guys I like. Superlek, Sexen Rotang, and gotta love Liam Harrison. I was actually really sad when he retired. Liam Harrison is one of my all-time favorite kickboxers. Absolutely. Phenomenal Muay Thai. The way he kicks, just beautiful. Thing of beauty. We've got some Max 4th round TKO like the video game projected. Let's go. Let's go. Blessed. Let's go. You are also a fighter. I am signed with Invicta. I am in atomweight, so I am too small for strawweight, unfortunately. But I am hoping to fight at some point. I'm coming off of ACL surgery, though. Let's see. There's one last chance to take away fight of the night bonus from Rumbetsky and Orlovai. So happy for Rumbetsky. 100%. Yeah. What a freaking fight for both those guys. I am so glad. Those guys better get 50 G's a piece. They absolutely deserve it. It wouldn't be a Fight Bananas broadcast. I had chicken wings earlier and I was going to eat them on the stream, but I decided that would be messy and probably gross. So, but I have to have a snack. Sean's right. Zero respect for Chimaev's fight style. Okay. Oh, what about Connor losing his bet? What bet is this? Did I miss this? Please enlighten me. Okay. You are going to go away. Nope. That's not going to be on our show today. Let's see. You don't need a reason to respect his style. It's MMA for a reason. Very well said, Farouk. Let's see. I got to have a beer with Liam at the one after party here in Denver. He is a lovely guy. We don't do that shit around here, Sonny. We're not. Nope, that's a no. Let's be friends. Let's see. That's awesome. I bet he is a super cool dude to hang out with. Ain't no way Topuria knocks Max out. Gaethje couldn't, but MMA math doesn't work. Hey, no, I agree. I 100% agree. Chimaev isn't even pure wrestling, bruh. Have you watched Burns versus Chimaev? Agreed. I think Chimaev's a very exciting fighter. Like if people wanted to watch just striking, Muay Thai would be a more popular sport, but it's not. Muay Thai has been around longer. It's in more countries than the UFC is, and somehow the UFC is still the biggest combat sports promotion in history. And that is because MMA is the best. It's the best. Connor bet $500K on Max and Robert by knockout. Ooh, he's going to get paid $17 million. What would it be like, guys, to just be able to lose $17 million or lose $500K? Just throw it away like it's garbage. What would life be like if we could do that? I know, Sean. Joe Rogan said he was never gonna have Trump on, but he did. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm very interested to go back and watch that. And still for Ilya from Femby. Hello. Connor earns that in a day. Oh, Connor earns that in an hour. I don't have anything against Topuria. I respect his skills. He just has a very punchable face. I don't know that that's a technical thing that we should be making our fight picks based on, Julian, but I respect it. I respect it. All right, guys. Oh, I'm so pumped for this main event. It's really so good. Sorry. I'm going to finish my protein bar so I can talk without my mouth full during the fight. How can these idiots watch MMA and hate wrestling? It's like hating Mike Tyson for just punching people. I'm going to steal that quote, MMA Ringside, if I have your blessing. I'm going to use that all the time. Life would be grand. Punchable faces do exist. Max. Guys, if you are leaving pics on the Facebook, make sure you head to Fight Bananas Official on YouTube before the fight starts and go to the same live stream there. Comment your pics in on the YouTube chat so we know you're subscribed. And if you do that, we will send you a UFC trading card for free. Those Built Bars are awesome. Oh, dude, how good. I haven't tried the coconut one yet. They're sold out everywhere. This is the brownie batter, and I'm kind of hooked. It's like a chocolate marshmallow wrapped in chocolate. Like, I have no complaints. Sad we aren't getting Connor back in the fight or even just the conferences anymore, but he focuses on Hollywood now. Dude, the dude deserves it. He's retired. Let him just be retired. He's not going to fight again. I'm so tired of his, oh, I'm coming back. Oh, I'm not coming back. It's not happening. What if I'd rather have a protein bar? This is a protein bar. I'm confused. I don't understand your question. Let's see. Love Dana White talking shit about PFL and saying they don't even have the same numbers as Power Slapped. I would like to see if that is accurate. Next fight update, please. Max is in the cage. Topuria is just starting to walk out. So the fight has not yet started. I promise, guys, I will not let you miss a second of it. You will have play-by-plays. We have another pick for Max coming from the YouTube. JV, thank you for your comments. Guys, go to YouTube, subscribe, Fight Bananas Official. Ooh, I definitely want like a poll going on in the comments. What do we think of the gold gloves? Do you guys like them or no? I need to know. He doesn't need to fight. I agree. Connor does not need to fight. 19 grams of protein. Oh, instead of a trading card. I can try and mail you one, Dan. I might melt. So I don't know. I don't know, buddy. Let's see. Michael Chandler cried a tear when you said that. I think Michael Chandler has accepted. He has moved on. Between Islam and Chimaev, who do you think is the best? It's hard to say. We've seen much more from Islam just in amount of fights and level of competition over time than we have from Chimaev. Chimaev's career is much younger. So I think it's hard to say at this point. We might see Chimaev become an absolute superstar after this. I feel like no matter the outcome, the fans are winners, as we know both of these guys will likely go out on their shield. 100%, guys. This is a freaking banger. A banger. Sorry. Finishing the protein bar. Ilya is not in the cage yet. Don't freak out, guys. Sean said he does not care what color the gloves are. He just wants to see some fights. I respect that. Let's go. Dawson versus Iron Mike. I would love that, but Mike Chandler is already booked to rematch Charles Oliveira on the November card in November. UFC 309. So the next pay-per-view. But after that, I could totally see Grant fighting Michael Chandler, especially, let's see. Honestly, prefer a red glove. And that's from it being covered in blood. Awesome, Sean. Elle, who are you picking, Max or Ilya? Last question. I don't freaking know. I've been 50-50 on this fight all week, and I'm leaning slightly towards Ilya, but I'm really hopeful that Max is going to get it done. I see more ways for Ilya to win this fight than Max here. The Conor comeback is less realistic, except he's fighting with a different rule. Ilya is officially in the cage, guys. I won't let you miss the fight. I'm not sure he's ready to do what it takes to get back into the octagon. But of course, he can keep being relevant by trash talking as usual. Conor deserves to be relevant. Nobody has done the numbers that Conor has done on pay-per-views, gates. Like, he is by far the biggest superstar in MMA history. He deserves that, you know? I am not a fan of the gold gloves. They would look better black with gold lettering and trim. I actually very much agree with you, Julian. Let's see. Stats say they suck. Remember, the knockout percentage is based on a few cards that they've had the new gloves for versus hundreds and hundreds of cards that they had the old gloves for. I think we need to give it a little bit more time before we draw that conclusion. Marab is going nuts in the crowd. Great fight. This is going to be such a good fight. For those who do not know Grant, by the way, Grant Dawson is a freaking beast. 22-2. Last comment, and then we're focusing on the fight, guys. Tail of the tape is up on the screen. I don't know how I feel about Grant versus Chandler. Love Grant because the fight bananas family, but trainer strikes have crazy power and his grappling matches up a bit. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Let's go, guys. I'm so pumped. Okay. All right. I want to hear Bruce Buffer say this. There will never be another Bruce Buffer. Never, ever. 2 a.m. in Pakistan. Stay with us, Phantom. One more fight. All right, let's go. All right, don't forget, guys, head to the YouTube. It's your last chance to put your picks in. Fight Bananas Official on YouTube. Head to this live and comment who is going to win between Ilya Topuria and Max Holloway. Give us your pick, and if you're right, we will send you a UFC card. Buff really is a goat. Yes. Let's go. I love his voice. Yes, Gino, it is time. It is time. Let's go. Get your picks in, guys. If Max stops Ilya, it will be a very big moment for him. Time. Let's go. Ilya looks great. He looks absolutely shredded. Max looks really good too. And Max looks a little sunk in, which he always does at 145. I hope he's normal Max. Let's go. Josh says Ilya by KO TKO 1, 2, or 3. Richard, the fight has not started yet. I will be giving you play-by-plays as soon as it starts. If you have a pick, head to the YouTube Fight Bananas official. Drop it in the comment section of this live. And if you are right, we will send you a card for free. Sunny, hope you feel much better. Sorry to hear that you're in the hospital. We are happy to offer the play-by-play. I agree. Max has a tough cut to 145, so hopefully he can do it. I love Ilya's shorts. Guys, I freaking love that the UFC is letting the champs design their own shorts. Absolutely incredible. They look sick. He's got the bull on the side. Let's go. All right, it's time. It's time. All right. Damn, Max looks huge. He looks a little sunk in, but he still looks huge. Wow. I think Ilya makes it look easier than Volk. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Ah! Let's go, Max. All right, who thinks he points at the ground in the first 10 seconds? Let's see. He put his hands down. Max said, Max did the bullfighting thing at him. It's awesome. They're feeling each other out. Max, nice jab to the body, nice teep to the body. Topuria's just kind of feeling out his range. Hasn't really thrown anything yet. Ilya's doing a good job kind of cutting Max off. Throws a jab. Max slips. Beautiful. Beautiful slip by Max. Max's teeps look nice. Head kick by Max. I like what Max is doing here. Like Nick said, he's keeping his range. He's using his length here. Ooh, Topuria, nice 1-1-2. He covers distance so well. God, I feel like I can't even keep up with this fight. Topuria looks very fast. He hasn't landed anything big yet, but he looks a little quicker. Ooh, nice jab by Topuria. Shit. Hook by Topuria. He didn't like hurt Max, but he kind of moved him a little bit with it. You can see the power difference, guys. You can really see the power difference between Topuria and Max's punches right now. Mac had a nice little check hook as Topuria came in. Good shot by Topuria. Got Max on his back. Beautiful wrestling by Topuria. Very nice shot. Good timing. Max is back to his feet, though, and he's back down. What a nice trip. Topuria did this really beautiful mat return. Max is back to his feet again, though, and they've separated. Good get up from Max. Nice low kick from Topuria, but Max is countering with him, and now Topuria is countering too. Ooh, good counter right hand by Topuria. Another good connection by Topuria. Max is landing. He's just not landing as hard as Topuria is, and Topuria is chewing up Max's lead leg. I honestly expected Max to be kicking the calf more because we've seen that we've seen Max do that, and we've seen Topuria struggle with that, and Topuria is so heavy on his lead leg, but he's just a step behind. We're in the first round, guys, for anybody that's joining right now. It's hard to tell. There's not too much damage to Max's face yet. Yeah, nothing big. Nothing like real big has landed, but you can tell the calf. Topuria is chewing up Max's lead leg. He's got him switching stances now. Guys, we've got 2 minutes left in the first round. Nice exchange by Max, but I love what Topuria is doing with the lead leg here. He's taking away Max's movement, which is one of his best tools. Holloway's teeps look really nice. I like what he's doing to the body, but I love what Topuria is doing with the lead leg and the jab. Like it's just beautiful. Sorry, something in my eyeball, guys. Can't miss anything in the fight. Topuria's jab is so clean. Max is staying a little safer inside the pocket, but beautiful. Yeah, I'm loving. I like these teeps, but ooh, nice cross by Max. He kind of like darted in, caught Ilya on the way in, but I think Ilya is still landing harder. Ooh, nice 1-2 by Max. He made Topuria miss, and then really nice counter right off the bat. I think Max is landing a little bit more towards the end of the round, but it still looks like when Topuria does land, it's harder, but Topuria is landing less and less as we get to the end of the round. Ooh. I like Max is doing this like lead high kick to the head. It's very nice. Romel, we're in the first round and it's super close. I feel like Ilya was winning the first round. Towards the end, it's a little bit closer. Oh, he dropped Max. I can tell if he slipped or if he like dropped him, but that looks really good for Topuria at the end of a close round. He doesn't quite have the back. He kind of jumped on his back, but he's kind of sliding off a little bit to the side. Oh, now he kind of got the back a little bit cleaner at the end. I think it's probably Ilya's round, especially with the drop or the slip, whatever it was at the end of the round, but very close. And Max does not look bad. So it's Sean says Max. I think I agree Max slipped, but I think it's still the getting the back there at the end. I don't disagree that like probably won Ilya the round. This is a very, very close round, guys. This fight is absolutely bananas. Guys, I cannot stream the fight here, but I am giving you guys play-by-play if you cannot watch the fights from where you are. I am very interested to see how Max adjusts because he is world-class at making adjustments. JV says Max is cooking. Let's see if this second round, we'll see how it looks. Holloway has more significant strikes. I agree on paper, but I feel like if I'm there in person and I'm a judge and I'm watching, Ilya's punches look like they're doing more, but we'll see. Very, very rare, Sonny. It's very uncommon for a draw round. Typically, it's a 10-point must system. So typically, there are very few exceptions for that. So there will be a round winner for almost every single round in MMA. Ooh, really nice cross from Max early in the second round here. We're 30 seconds into the second round, guys. Ilya's kind of adding up the feints. Ooh, I like that. Max is looking a lot cleaner this round. He's making Ilya miss now. Ilya was landing early in the first, but now Max is really starting to find his range. I love this. The Twitter peeps are split on who won the first round. I thought Ilya edged it out, but it was super, super close. And Max definitely was starting to take over right at the end of that round. Ooh, nice. Oof. Ilya is landing across, but Max is rolling with it really well. He has a hard time landing clean. Ooh. I just feel like Topuria's punches look harder. Max is landing a lot this round, though. This is so close. Guys, I really don't know how to score this fight right now. Ilya's starting to attack Max's leg again. Max's lead leg, attacking that calf super hard, which I think was really good for him in the first round. He needs to slow down Max's movement because Max's pace is his one of his best tools. Max attempts a back knee, but Ilya's smart to it. Max has kind of traded his teeps for this oblique kick to the lead leg of Topuria. Ooh, nice hook from Topuria. I think he wobbled Max a little bit. Max landed a nice jab. Another calf kick from Topuria, countered with a check hook from Max. Ooh, they're both landing here in these exchanges, but Topuria's landing last a lot of the time. Ooh, check hook from Max, followed by 2-3 from Topuria. And they're both landing, guys. They really are. Topuria seems to be pressing a little bit more. Max seems to be moving on the outside a little bit more. Nice cross from Topuria and another nice hook. This is just beautiful boxing, guys. Beautiful boxing. Sonny, wherever you're at, you'll be much happier with this fight than the co-main event. So, ooh, nice cross from Topuria. Max's head movement looks really great. Nobody's wearing too much damage yet. Ooh, nice body shot. Topuria is doing a good job, like, rolling with the punches too. So, like, nobody's landing super duper clean, but the shots sound like they're going to hurt somebody if they do land clean. Like, ugh. This is a fan's delight. Topuria attacking that calf again. Oh. Ooh. Topuria launched an overhand. Max kind of came inside. It kind of wrapped around the back of his head, but it didn't. Oh, nice cross by Max. Beautiful, beautiful jab too. Ooh, and a beautiful cross hook by Topuria. I'm very interested to see what Topuria's 5-round pace looks like against a guy who's an absolute cardio monster like Max Holloway. Because Topuria's very fast twitch, and he's throwing a lot of punches right now. He's doing a lot of work, you know? Wow. Nearly 200 strikes thrown already, guys. And we're not even 2 rounds. Not even 2 rounds in. Nice jab from Max. Oh, Topuria, beautiful calf kick. Max has probably not checked a single calf kick so far. He's just eating them. And then he is trading all those calf kicks for oblique kicks against Topuria. Beautiful counter cross by Max. Nice, another oblique kick. I like that. He's using it to keep Topuria at a distance where he can do his work without Topuria being able to land. Spinning back kick from Max to the body. Topuria got his elbows in the way. Didn't land too clean. But I'm very interested to see if Topuria can keep this pace for another 15 minutes. We have 15 more minutes of this fight, guys. Those legs kicks will add up in the championship rounds. I do agree, Sonny. I'm wondering what that will do to Max's movement. Not really. Max is a 5-round fighter. I agree. I don't know. But what I know to be true is Max will win by decision. You can take my word to the bank. All right, Solomon. Thank you for joining us. Go drop your prediction in the YouTube chat. Fight Bananas Official. And if you are right, we will send you a free UFC trading card. That jab is getting him from Dan. They're both landing really well. How do you guys have this scored? Because, gosh, I think that was probably Max's. I think, what is Kaleem? Yes, I agree. I think we probably are at 1 apiece. But what a freaking fight. And we still have 3 more rounds of this, guys. All right, round 3. Round 3 is starting. Not much damage yet, Sonny. Really, nobody's wearing it too much. So it's hard to say. All right. They're doing a good job, like, rolling with the punches. All right, 3rd round starting. Topuria pumping the jab early. Max meeting him with these oblique kicks, trying to keep him at range. I like how he's grabbing. He's like switching southpaw, grabbing the lead hand of Topuria, and then switching back and kicking. It's really nice. Very nice from Max. He's doing such a good job using his length here as the taller fighter. Ooh, nice body shot by Ilya. Ooh, and a nice body shot by Max. And then a check hook by Ilya. No, DC just said it best. When they meet in the middle, they both just throw so fast. And then they separate. Like they're in like this phone booth for like 5 seconds. Oh, beautiful jab by Max. I'm interested to see if these leg kicks start adding up on Max. His calf looks really red, guys. So at some point, it's got to start affecting him. Beautiful oblique kicks from Max, just right back to the knee, blocking that knee by knee from Topuria, keeping him at bay. Oh, whew. Oh, big cross by Ilya. Oh, Max is hurt. Max is hurt. He's on the cage. Big body shot. Oh, and he's off. He's off the cage. He's off the cage. He looks like he's still kind of shaky. Oh, Ilya's got him again. He's got him hurt. He's definitely wobbling. He needs to be super careful. Oh, Max is down. Max is down. Oh, he's out. He's out. He's out. Ilya TKO. Wow. Wow, the power. Oh my God. I can't believe Max Holloway just got knocked out. That dude has never been dropped, guys. Max Holloway has never been dropped until Ilia Topuria. Wow. Oh my gosh. The power, though. I know, Sonny. Wow. Alejandro. My dude. Emily said Topuria all the way. Wow. The curse of the BMF. Is the BMF cursed? Max is out, Solomon. Okay, Ilya's the shit. Holy crap. Max was starting to find his, like, if I'm not crazy, I feel like Max was starting to get into his flow, too. He was looking better and better. Oh, my God, I can't believe Max Holloway just got knocked out. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Is that Steve Harvey? Guys, I freaking love Steve Harvey. He's awesome. I think it was him. I saw him out, like, I saw it move across the screen. I am holy. He was out, Sonny. It was not a bad stoppage. That ref did the right thing. Holy crap. Jake said now he's never going to shut up. Not against guys like Ilya. They can hurt you at any second. Wow. No, 100%. Everybody gets knocked out after winning the BMF. It's cursed. Let's retire it. We don't need the BMF. I'm with you. It's a curse. We don't want it anymore. No. Wow. Where's the bleach? Julian needs a drink. Dang, Julian. I'm sorry. Your breakdowns didn't quite pan out for those last two. Get rid of the BMF. That is the consensus today, guys. Get rid of the BMF. Wow. Well, guys, that is the main event. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. UFC Abu Dhabi absolutely delivered. Holy moly. I am just shook right now. Emily said, let him talk. She wants to hear him talk. She wants to hear Ilya talk. Jesus, what a fight, man. Holy moly. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. This was the most fun watch stream ever. You guys were freaking fantastic in the comments. Thank you all for doing stuff and getting in the comments section and letting us know where you're from. Who can beat Ilya now? I have no clue. Diego Lopez in Spain is the fight to make. That's what I said, guys. Do it. Take them both to Spain, 2 Spanish speakers in Ilya's home country. That's the way to do it, guys. Head over to Built Bar. I'm going to eat another one. Get you some of these puffs because they're just freaking protein marshmallows. Code 5017, sorry. Code 5017 for 10% off. Go check it out. Please, please, please head over to our YouTube channel at Fight Bananas Official and subscribe to the channel. You know what? If you subscribe to the channel and you shoot us a message, we might send you a card even if you didn't pick a fight correctly. We just want you guys to check out the YouTube channel. Please support us. We appreciate all of you so much. You guys are the best. You can catch me in the morning on the Sunday Morning Brew, live on the YouTube and here on Facebook. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much. Peace out.